Alrighty guys, Grapple Mania 22 is here live tonight in Rockdale Grappling Education Home. I'm here with Josh Alsop and Janice Ling Ling. We have a shorter card on tonight guys, 13 matches, jam-packed with a massive excitement. Josh, what matches are you excited for this evening?
Having a quick look through the list, a few names I recognise. We've got Andrew Isaac. I've worked with him a lot. Yep. Match 3, he had a really exciting match in his last appearance in Grapple Mania. Wasn't able to get the finish, and he ended up losing by a penalty. Let's see if he can be a bit more strategic tonight and still bring the action. Yeah, I remember Andrew. He was on the last card. Me and Finn were actually talking about him because he was a guy that I could see immediately. He fell to his back, he was playing supine, and he started self-framing his legs. I knew that this guy had some idea of what the hell was going on, and I was like, all right, this guy, if he puts together some things and he starts scooping some legs, he's going to get some really good wins on this show. Janice, who are you looking forward to tonight?
I may be biased, but there's a few people that I really want to see. Marcus Carl versus Louis DeGaulle. I've been wanting to get Marcus on the show for a while. Yes, they're just white belts.
Yeah.
He goes hard. I've seen him give it to the biggest guys in the gym. The guys that weigh like 125 kilos.
He's from the Carl family, and that is not to be underestimated.
Exactly. It's like the mafia of jiu-jitsu.
Marcus, he doesn't have the size and the gift of the brothers, but he actually has that just natural born talent for it.
He doesn't have the gift
of the size, you know, but he just has a natural born talent for jiu-jitsu. Everything that I show him and everything everyone here at the gym shows him, he picks up super fast, so I'm super excited for him. And main event, guys, we've got Peter Gallen versus Lobato. Lobato beats Peter Gallen. That's going to be an absolutely exciting match.
I think that will be a crazy match.
First, with the first match now, Sebastian is going to take us away in a second.
Guys, we are live in the half sold out, but I'm a half glass full kind of guy, Grappling Education Stadium. Usually on Grapple Mania we have north of 20 matches, but tonight only 13. 13 of the best, I think, yes. 26 people who are willing to fight during spring while everyone else is at home on their spring break. Tonight, only the toughest people will come in here and survive Grapple Mania 22. Guys, our first matchup, we have an open guard player at 30 kilos. Yes, 30 kilos and 134 centimeters tall. She is the New South Wales State Champion, Akira, the submission magician, Atizado. And guys, her opponent, she is a wrestling top player, 143 centimeters tall and 36 kilograms. She's a 3-time national champion. She calls herself the Strawberry, Penelope Fairtello.
Wow, this match has violence written all over it. What do you think, Janice?
These two were supposed to compete on the last Grapple Mania, so we're running it back on this one. I'm talking of jiu-jitsu families, the Fairtello family, I think, and the Atizado family. They all compete. They all love violence.
Well, already we've got a quick pass attempt on top there, but ended up in closed guard. Getting posture here. Let's see if she looks to stand in order to open the closed guard.
We always want people to stand in the closed guard, but they hardly ever do. Akira looks like she's trying to climb onto the back.
She could possibly throw in an arm here if she jumped her leg over.
Currently that underhook stopping her from getting all the way around to the back, but she could switch off to an armbar here. Would have success with that. If she can get her right leg covering the shoulder, she could go for a belly down armbar. Her neck's in a bit of a compromising position here. I'd like her to get a bit of back extension, get her neck into safety so she can continue to attack from here. But she does have both hooks and switching off to a body triangle now. So I think she's going to end up on the back at the end of this exchange.
Yeah.
What I've learned from watching kids compete is that they have rubber necks. Their necks, a normal person's neck would break in such a situation. These people just roll straight over their necks and come out to fight. Looks like Akira's sort of back on her back flat, back in the closed guard here.
She's doing
pendulum
a good job
sweep attempt.
getting to really strong angles which you can get into scoops and threaten arm bars, things like this, flower sweeps.
Let's see if the pit wall comes into play here at all at Grapple Mania for this match.
She's got her 2 hooks again, almost looking like she's trying to threaten that back take again, but that underhook's going to make it really hard.
I'd like to see Akira start using her right hand here on the mat to start building height so she can continue to progress closer towards the back, build hip height, and make more of a threat towards the back or the armbar.
So guys, if you're watching the stream, remember you can support your athletes by sending us a super chat. You can also put money on your athletes by going to the Grapple Mania page, going to the drop-down list, adding to your athletes' bounty, so if they win, they take away the cash. And also, if you send us a super chat, we'll read your comments out.
So not much urgency here from Akira to open her guard. She seems pretty content to continue to try and climb her legs high for that back take.
That old chestnut.
She's looking to stand now.
Close guard, yeah. Penelope's standing.
Here we go. Ooh, Boston Crab coming in for the Boston Crab.
Jesus
That's some
Christ.
insane angles going on there.
My spine
I don't even know if this is
would've
in the
snapped.
rule book for the kids.
She does a good job though, opening the guard and forcing a turtle situation. She's going to end up in like a north-south. Oh, nice. I think her bottom knee's in though. Looks like she's probably going to get back into half guard.
Good job recovering her bottom knee there. Starting to
I have a
create
feeling
some
this is going
space
to
here,
end back
recover her
at being
guard.
close guard.
Points coming into effect shortly. Let's see if that has any effect on the pacing of this match.
I have a feeling the same thing's going to happen with Penelope's posture so far forward. She's not attempting to wedge inside.
Let's see,
Kira's
Boston
guard.
Crab
Oh.
attempt twice. No.
Points are on.
Back
Manages
into
to flatten
half
her out.
guard.
Chest to chest half guard. This time the athlete on the bottom has an underhook. See if she can make use of that to start building up height, threatening any sort of sweep or back take.
Yeah, I feel like Penelope is better off taking the underhook from the top position, but she likes to go for that volatile.
Good.
Ethan
Outside
has
the
sent
gun
us
here.
a super chat. Thank you, Ethan. He says, let's go Thomas. I think he means Thomas
Man.
Kennedy, which is match 2 from Rain Grappling.
Akira's doing a really good job recovering to a half guard and back into close guard when her opponent gets to a near pass. She's doing a really good job retaining.
Oh,
nice.
coming
crab
into the
right
back
there.
hook.
Oh, but no control on the far side. Man.
Again, a very similar position to what we've seen earlier in the match. She's managed to build hip height and get the hooks, but doesn't quite manage to free her head to complete the back take.
Still no points scored in this match. I think the first person to get points on the board is going to most likely win this match with 2 minutes 30 seconds left.
At the moment, I'd say Penelope probably has an edge on the judge's decision just with that pass attempt, getting close to the mount. But there have been some close back takes as well from Akira. Let's see if she can get this one a little bit deeper.
Oh,
Coming out
sweep.
to a pendulum sweep,
that was
ending
a
up in
nice-
top position. But again,
Her head is
just that
stuck
head
again.
control. She needs to really frame on that armpit, free her head. It's going to give her a lot more success finishing these positions.
I feel like her head might have changed shape at this point. Maybe it can squeeze through that arm. She can finally take the back.
Man.
Again, another pendulum action going on here.
I think Penelope is doing a good job of keeping Akira's back really pinned, that chest to chest. Just clearing the knee now, but instead of going for the crossface, she's attempting to wrap up the head again from what I can see.
Yeah, it's just that head control getting in the way of Akira getting any real offense going here. She needs to do a good job of
this is good,
controlling
though.
distance.
It could be an armbar
Man.
potentially potential
shoulders
armbar
have
here.
been pinned basically this entire match. She's been able to do a good job inverting her hips, but her shoulders have just been stuck to the mat the whole match.
Yeah, I feel like at this point, Penelope's let go of that head, so now
She still
Penelope
has
has
the
an
underhook on
underhook.
that right arm, and until she, now it's cleared. Let's see if she could do something with it. Maybe scoop a leg, go into a K-guard or something.
Log splitter here to open up the close guard.
Nice.
Manages to finally separate the feet of Akira, going for a knee cut pass. Doesn't quite manage to get it, but back in the open guard.
Ooh, double
dummy sweep
Koichi,
there.
I like it.
Oh my god. Oh my, dude, her inversions are
But
actually
again,
amazing.
that head control is just stopping
Yeah,
her from getting all the way to the
just-
back.
She can't clear that head.
I think it's going to clear this time. She's pushing on her
Just
elbow.
rolls straight
Oh.
over the necks.
Oh my god.
Oh, she might get it. She might climb over
I
this
think
time.
she's going to get it this time.
She looks like
This
she's close
it's
to
the
double
closest it's
hooks.
been.
She might have her neck under her hands underneath for a strangle as well.
Can't see from this angle. Oh my
Penelope's
god.
head looks like it's just bent at a 90-degree angle.
She does a really good job though with the initial inversion, like getting her hips off the mat.
Yeah, she just can't seem to bring that leg over. Ooh, another super chat. Sean Donacci has sent us $5 saying, let's go Finn. Go hard, brother.
This looks like
Finn's
it's gonna
actually
go
there
decision.
warming
Josh,
up.
who do you have winning this match?
I would probably give the edge to the top athlete there. I believe Penelope, just getting a little bit deeper in the positions
Yeah, she had
with that
some
pass
strong
and that
passing
mount.
attempts.
Yeah, near pass attempts, you're right.
And your winner, by referee's decision, Akira.
Wow, going the other way. Our referee favouring the back take attempts and the guard attacks more so.
Akira. Quick, come get really rich right now. This is $50. It's a lot of money at your age. Akira, what was the plan going into that match? You came up with a victory. What was the plan?
I was meant to put guard and then like get a footlock or triangle, a submission, or opt out to
That is so awesome. Do you want to come back from Grapple Mania? Did you have fun today?
100%. I had so much fun.
You are a legend. Everyone give her a hand. Akira, you did so well.
Huge win for Akira there, $50. That's going to go really far for the physiotherapy appointment she's inevitably going to need from that match.
Exactly.
Must I also say Sebastian, our MC for tonight, because our MC Bruce Stuffer could not make it. Sebastian's outfit goes hard. Look at him in this vest.
Yeah.
He
I'm
looks
liking
like Aladdin. They call him the MC of the mats.
Guys,
He's on
next match coming up, we got Thomas Kennedy versus Finn McDormand. This match, $50 prize money, but also there is a PayPal donation of $50 as well. So athletes going to be walking around with $100 for whoever wins this match.
Our next competitor, he competes doggy style. Supposedly, it's written down here, 6'5", 66 kilograms. He famously tapped Liam Wilson. He is from Dapto, Thomas Tom Dog Kennedy.
Tom from Dapto. Each time I see this guy, I think he's just like the
And his
funniest guy.
opponents, who wrote nothing down when they asked him, who are you or anything. But maybe he needs no introduction. His name is Finn McDermott.
Tom's just a goofy looking guy, whereas in comparison, Finn looks like the most serious white belt athlete ever.
Finn coming out
These
hot
guys
straight
are
away,
ready to
wasting
throw it out.
no time. High intensity. Each of these fellas wants that $100.
This looks like every white belt match I've refereed at Grappling Industries, just straight out the gate, fire.
I actually love white belt matches.
Yeah,
White and blue belts,
yeah.
fire.
They have this constant, you can just tell that everything they do is constant tension. There's constant tension going through every position right now.
Sounds like all my relationships.
Yeah.
Thomas Kennedy having
Goes
no
hard,
dramas.
goes bad till the very end. Somebody's close to death.
Tom's matching the intensity of Finn quite well. Ends up back in the close guard here.
Yeah. Josh, close guard position you love, you've talked about, you think it's underrated in no-gi. Why do you think of, oh, nice job getting to
Armbar
the...
attempt from Finn, trying to enter
Oh,
the
man.
legs. Big double there from Tom. Straight into this headlock.
My God, there's non-stop action. Oh, he's on an anaconda, looks like. Let's see if he can roll him through.
Oh, this
Doesn't
is a
look like
nice
he can get the
grip.
Olympic roll.
Oh, shoulder strike there from
Tom is
Thomas
known
Kennedy.
to slip out of the tightest submissions.
Nice job passing him out. No points, but
Looking
looks
for an
good.
arm and guillotine here. Cranking down with his right shoulder. Looking for a quick finish is Thomas Kennedy. Finn manages to get his legs back in play though. No submission there. Immediately looking off balance. I think both these athletes are hungry for the prize money. Not only are these guys gunning for the $100 on the line, but submission of the night bonus as well.
There's so much happening, I can't even talk fast enough to commentate it. But Tom is passing again into Mount. Good headquarters passing attempts as well. And now Finn's back is against the pit. So I don't know how this fares for him actually trying to attempt kipping escapes. But he's framing Tom's hips here.
Yeah, definitely the pit wall is going to make you use slightly more unorthodox escapes. More likely to try and back your way up for a bit of support there rather than the traditional elbow escapes that we saw.
I think he's managing to hit an elbow escape. He's got his leg trapped back in 3/4 mount. Not the best place though. So I feel like what Tom has to do to clear this 3/4 mount hook is to just cross-face the shit out of Finn.
Another pass to Mount.
He's just
he's going for a wrist lock here.
Oh my God.
If he finishes this, absolutely submission of the night already, no doubt.
This will be ultimate humiliation for Finn if this happens though. I don't think man's going to allow such a thing. In the meantime, while we catch our breath, Zach Amon has donated saying, "Let me call into the show."
Love
And
Zach.
Jordan Ellison has sent us another super chat saying, "Don't let Zach call onto the show.
Oh,
Force
no.
the reap."
Zach, send me your number on Instagram and we will consider it. Do love Zach.
Zach, how many
Amon,
people say that to you? Send me your number.
Yeah.
Zach Amon has also said, "Let Zach call onto the chat. Hashtag free Zach Amon." In the meantime, Finn's getting mounted.
Yeah, continuously pulling the foot back into his quarter guard, but not progressing any further than that. Bit of a diesel squeezle threat coming in here from Finn McDermott on top. Or Thomas Kennedy, rather.
It's Thomas Kennedy. They're both standard white guys. There's nice mount retention here from Tom. He looks like he's isolating that arm to potentially go for an arm triangle. Finn's doing a good job of framing, trying to make space from that shoulder.
I would argue he's not doing a good job of framing. That right arm is just hanging there loose behind Thomas Kennedy.
When the shoulder was there.
Crazy Americana attempt here.
Dude, his shoulder looks
Bent
in a
in
really
all
bad.
crazy directions.
Points
He
are
doesn't
gonna
have
be
that
on.
shoulder pin though, so on bottom he's still able to move around, misalign himself to alleviate the pressure off his shoulder, but transitioning into some sort of arm triangle
Points
attempt
are
here
on now.
is Thomas Kennedy. Halfway through this match, we've got a clear leader in Thomas Kennedy. Finn's going to have to work really hard to get the reins on this match.
The points period's in play, so I'm not sure if he was awarded mount points there. So remember, guys, today we are judging Escape of the Night, Submission of the Night, and Match of the Night. So you guys watching this stream have any suggestions for who you'd like? We will ultimately have the last choice anyway.
I think that Americana attempt was probably the leader of the night so far. Crazy angle on that shoulder. Managed to stay safe though throughout.
He's staying with two hooks.
Flattened out here.
I can't
There's
see.
a clear attempt on the neck. Doesn't quite have the angle, not quite directly under the chin.
I would attempt to take the back if I were Tom Kennedy here. Just take that seatbelt and the underhook, chair sit, back take. Having said that, Finn needs to do something fast. Brenton Chong has super chatted us saying, would love to jump on the next one in a lightweight matchup. Hit us up, grapple.mania, or you can message me, cutie-pie666 on the internet, put your name down, register, and we'll get you on the show.
Pretty significant points lead now for Thomas Kennedy.
Yep, up 5 with 2 minutes to go. I mean, he's positionally dominated this match thus far. He's looking for this Americana. Maybe it's going to open up another back take.
Finn just needs to find that one moment to change the tempo of the match here.
Rolling back take attempt, back to mount. He wasn't really covering Finn's back enough to stick to that back. So Tom Kennedy actually wanted to have heel hooks, rotational footlocks, full rules available to him. Finn was like, nah, I want to go.
He might fall off here. Yeah, he's going to fall off. And now Finn's on top.
First time in a long time. Finn's in a position to re-attack, but immediately muscle swept.
Oh,
that was like the ultimate reversal from Tom Kennedy.
Straight away, lumberjack sweep back to mount.
Straight back to three-quarter mount.
Another bunch of points here on the board for Tom.
So Finn had been able to trap Tom's foot into that three-quarter mount, but wasn't really able to bring himself back into a half guard or any other different guard position for some reason.
All right, coming back to the center of the mat. Again, back into that quarter guard. Seems to be the tail of the match.
Oh, he's on the back now.
Just
so he has
squeezing the crap out of him.
Got the 3 points for the back control this time.
Let's see if he can start punching, strangles, get to an eye. Oh, that looks good. Oh, he doesn't have a fast side underhook, so he might come up.
Well, this one's looking a little good. It's on the jaw. See if he can turn it into a neck crank, but...
A good switch of the strangle arm by Tom.
I think it's punched behind the head.
This is it. That's the end of the match there.
Tom Kennedy gets it. That was domination. I wasn't sure whether he'd get the submission in the end, but he pulled it off.
Yeah.
What a legend.
Your winner by a rear naked choke, Thomas Kennedy.
Dominant performance there from Thomas Kennedy, start to finish. Brought the intensity, left it all out on the mats.
That's why we love white belts, or I love white belts.
All right, Mr. Kennedy, here's a bag. Get your hands all right, money bag. All right. So, Thomas, how much do you attribute your victory over Liam to this victory today?
It's just all credit to Liam Wilson. If it wasn't for Liam Wilson, I was dead.
Liam, you're a legend. Thanks for helping this guy out by sacrificing your body. Bro, what were you thinking towards the end of that match when you weren't getting the submission? You thought maybe you're going to have to win some points. Why did it feel to finally get that sub?
It felt good, like I was cooking him in the no points period. I'm like, what am I doing? And then, yeah, lucky I got away with it at the end. Fuck me.
Any words you want to say? Who do you want to fight next? Is there anyone that you want on this card next time?
Max right now. Max Schilder.
All right, Max, you're next. Great work today. See you next time.
Are you a wannabe jiu-jitsu athlete grinding out a full-time job? My name's Dylan Burdovich from Strive Finance, and we're putting $1,000 money on the mat at Grapple Mania 23. We're trying to find the best corporate grappler under 85 kilos. So if your boss hasn't yelled at you this week, you're not invited. If you're training at midday like these bums, you're also not invited. And if you still have dreams and aspirations to be a jiu-jitsu athlete, you're banned.
Register at the link in bio and send us your resume to apply. The 8-man office worker challenge goes down at Grapple Mania 23 on October 18th. Come and get it.
Alrighty guys, Strive Finance is going to be running an 8-man competition right here at Grappling Education, but Jiu-Jitsu bums are not allowed.
So it's an office worker challenge.
Exactly,
you have to have a 9 to 5.
Job. Have to have a full-time job, minus 85 kg. Guys, is there any guys you'd want to see in this? I can think of one immediately, and that's Charlie. SWA's Charlie. He has a mean guillotine. I've seen him put someone to sleep at here before. I want to see him in this.
I've spent enough time around Charlie to not be convinced he works a full-time job. That guy's on the mats
He's on the
way
mats,
too
like
much.
daytime classes, mornings.
Yeah, you're definitely right. Guys, please, if you want to do the competition, get in contact with us. We'd be absolutely delighted to have you. It's a really good opportunity to give back to some guys that don't do jiu-jitsu full-time, but have a full-time job and they're still really good jiu-jitsu athletes.
Give them $1,000
Give
prize
them
money.
$1,000 prize money, under 85 kilos. It's a really good opportunity, guys. Guys, we're moving on now to the next match. We've got Andrew Isac versus Mike Groot. Andrew Isac, Josh knows him well. Mick de Groot, sorry. And I'm really excited to watch this match. Let's get onto it.
Our next competitor stands at 5 foot 4 inches tall, 65 kilograms, from Kellyville, Australia. He's lost on Grapple Mania before, and when we asked him his fight style, he wrote his first name down. He is Andrew, the Andrew Isac.
Andrew, the Andrew
I think
Isaac.
the moral of the story is jiu-jitsu athletes can't read. All right.
And his opponents, he is a guard puller. He weighs 65 kilograms and he's 170 centimeters tall. He's from the Netherlands, Mick de Groot.
I haven't seen anything of Mick de Groot before. Is this his first Grapple Mania appearance?
I think
No,
I've
it's
possibly
not.
seen him at... Yeah, I think I have seen him
I believe he
compete
competed
before.
against Hamza, I think.
Yes, that's actually true, I think.
Yeah, he got heel hooked.
But I am really excited to watch Andrew. Josh, speak to us about Andrew.
Yeah, well, Andrew is beating the self-proclaimed guard puller to the punch here and taking bottom position.
Which self-proclaimed guard puller?
Mick de Groot
Nice inversion.
came out as a guard puller.
Oh, nice saddle.
Immediately
knee
spinning the
bind.
leg here, finding himself in an outside ashy
Andrew
position.
looks-
Quick dig on the heel.
heel hook. There was
Switching
a bite
off
on
to
it.
the straight ankle lock here.
Mick
Nice,
is
this
forced to
looks
hand
good.
fight urgently.
Nice.
So one thing I told Andrew on his last match was he should be
Nice.
taking top position if given the chance
Man.
off his footlock attempts.
Nice
but
job.
no need to
He
in this
didn't even
one.
finish that sentence and he's finished the submission.
Nice job switching to the Achilles grip on the other leg when his opponent defended. Andrew impressed me, man. He impressed me last time, and this time even more impressed.
Definitely impressed with the jiu-jitsu, a lot less impressed by the physique.
Yes.
Andrew Robo Isaac. All right, Andrew, here's some money this time. Bro, how much do you attribute your Andrew style to winning that match?
A lot.
You came in here, you got such a quick submission. Who's next? Who do you want to submit fast on the next show?
Whoever, right? Like 65 kilos, 17 years old, whoever wants it.
All right, guys, if you're 17 and 65 kilos or even older or younger, come out here. He's going to show that Andrew style to everyone in the world. Good job today, brother.
Really impressed by Andrew. Really impressed.
Guys, I spent the whole budget for this commercial on this 30-second ad slot and had no money left over for an editor or anything. But listen, quick, ebsays.online, my jiu-jitsu coaching program is free for the first 10 people that use the code GM22. The program is designed to make you better at jiu-jitsu no matter where you are, so that if you're training in a gym that maybe you don't feel like you're making the progress you want or you don't understand jiu-jitsu, the progress will be made online. It's revolutionary, and I really believe anyone can get good at this. If you don't like it, then just cancel. Doesn't matter to me, but guys, ebsays.online, GM22, get in there.
So special thanks to our sponsors of the night. Layla's Home Services is donating $250 bucks for sub of the night and escape of the night. So thank you so much, Layla's Home Services.
Lala's Home Services.
Oh, Lala's Home Services, my bad.
Yeah, Battleground's going to be doing the match of the night for $200. And guys, as always, our key sponsors that are always here with us, Self-Raised, my mother's cousin, Hariri Chicken. They've been with us now for, 10 plus shows. Great places, all places that I would recommend. Me and Josh, foodies by heart. and I've been to all places. I would definitely recommend it. So excited.
Not only offering a bonus is Battlegrounds, but they're offering a contract to fight on their promotion. Now, I've fought on Battlegrounds myself, and it is a phenomenally promoted event, really professional. George is doing a great job there, making that feel like a real deal.
Yeah.
That is an awesome opportunity. So we'll be on the lookout for match or the performance of the night. So basically the athlete of the night. Battleground contract.
Yeah.
How awesome.
Alrighty guys, moving on, we got the next match, Hayden Bryson from Grappling Education versus Abdul Issa. Both guys I know decently well, I've trained with both. Hayden, he's been training here now for I want to say around 6 months to possibly a year. He's just jacked white guy from the Shire. I mean,
Hayden is over there trying to listen to us, seeing if we're going to glaze him or not.
Hayden, extremely strong for his size.
And for his appearance as well.
His jiu-jitsu at times questionable. However, I am his coach, so I am harsh on him. And Abdul Issa, I've seen him competing a bunch over at the Grappling Industries. He seems to be pretty committed to being consistent with competing, so I'm excited to see if
I'm
he's had an
actually
evolution.
very excited for this match, to be honest.
Yeah, this will be a good match, definitely.
Our next competitor dubs himself as a double-leg king and berimbolo beast. 6'1", 83 kilograms by way of Burundi. He's the AGF state champ, Abdul, the Poets Issa. And his opponents, a decision merchant, 6'3", 88 kilograms, or so he walks around at that weight. From the Shire, by way of Grappling Education, Hayden, the Scalpel Bryson.
Hayden was actually, he had a throat infection. He had a strep throat this week, and he was actually considering pulling out of the event, not because he was feeling unwell, but because he didn't want to make his opponent sick. So if that's not a philanthropic move, I don't know what is.
So Abdul is up to the pull guard here. Immediately a triangle
potentially
attempt.
into a triangle.
But the king of double legs is looking to bust out his beast of berimbolos today, it seems. All right, a bit of a reverse close guard situation going on. The attack of choice from everyone from this position seems to be the toe hold, the A block, as some people are calling it.
Yes.
Either that or just Hayden sits back on his heels and they remain stuck there for
Yeah, Hayden here should be looking to get both his hands on the inside, start bearing on Abdul.
Freddie, this seems like a position you'd be extremely familiar with.
Yes, yes.
What do you think each of the people should be doing here?
Well, I think Abdul's doing a good job looking to scoop a leg and get to a possible toe hold or even saddle entry or sweep, which looks like he's going to get to here. Hayden needs to do a good job either getting both his hands to the inside or unlocking the lock by scooting his hips back. But looks like he's going to look for this toe hold. Hayden, though, extremely strong. Hard to get a bend in his leg. So I'd want to see if he can on Hayden. I think Abdul is he's probably going to get stacked here.
Now, I know we've got a few bonuses, submission of the night, escape of the night. Do we have a gayest match of the night?
Yes. This is definitely
well, that one
contention.
would be super hard to pick.
This one's a strong
I kind of don't
contender
want to
so
be the
far.
judge of that. I'm actually pretty relieved that they've been forced to reset here.
I thought it was just getting interesting.
I have a low boredom threshold. Looks like lower than yours.
Inside leg position for Abdul Issa, looking to spin under with a Kiss of the Dragon style attack.
Looking for that saddle entry. Hayden doing a good job basing on top, not letting his hips get committed to the mat. Like I said, Hayden just really strong, just good base, tough guy to put down.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of staying up here. Abdul Issa's got a saddle entry now, but Hayden's very heavy on that knee. Abdul needs to do a good job of like pushing and pulling, threatening, spinning under the legs, but also just driving Hayden back onto his butt if he's going to have a look at it, attacking the legs from here.
Yeah, and Hayden here needs to look for some better upper body grips to start entering smash passes.
His best bet here would be to take his right arm and put a strong crossface on Abdul.
Oh!
Switching off to a more open ashi here, just like a single leg X position.
outside Ashi here.
Oh,
but
dig on the
Abdul, he's
heel.
got a good dig on the heel.
Let's
Hayden's
check out his
face,
braking mechanics.
He wins. Hayden's hand fighting here really needs to start coming up.
Nice,
Pushing down the
Hayden.
top
he's
leg
gonna
of
end-
Abdul. He really needs to control that
He's going to end up in a
top
leg
leg.
drag here, possibly.
Abdul needs to flare that left
Crossface
knee open
underhook.
so he doesn't end up in a leg drag.
So
Take an underhook
Hayden
with
really
the
needs to
right
just
hand.
start
Nice
sprawling
job by
heavy on that
Hayden.
top leg. He's got the crossface. Now he needs to start clearing the legs.
Hayden doing a good job basing on top, staying heavy here.
He kind of needs to clear the position. So if he's just sort of sitting there, they'll either both be stuck or eventually Abdul will be able to get frames and start making space again.
I think Hayden's in a really good spot. I think he can actually cook him here a little bit, put on a nice crossface, take his time. Abdul, if he's going to get out of here, it's going to cost him a lot of energy. He's going to have to explode.
Now, what point do you think Abdul should get rid of this leg entanglement and go back to frames? Do you think he's...
Yeah, I think he's
now.
leaving it too long.
Yeah, I think probably try and get a cross frame across the throat and just get out of there. Start trying to face your hips and just get out. Might not work out for you,
possibly
but
bad strategic decision because the points have just come into play.
Yeah, it could have been a better idea to let go of that guard early,
Earlier.
let the pass happen and recover, not
Agreed.
give the points at this point of the match.
Agreed. Hayden doing a good job trying to make this position hell for Abdul, but he doesn't get to clear
and
the leg.
Hayden's cleared the hook.
He's going to pass, I think.
He's reversed by Abdul. The downside of going for a Keza if you're under like 110 kilos.
Exactly.
He's making him pay.
Abdul's locking up the rear
Over
strangle.
the neck.
It looks like it's gonna be
Hayden's
over.
fighting that
Punch
top
right
arm.
in the head.
Good resilience shown here from Hayden
Yes,
Bryson.
he's cleared the
He's
grip.
fighting like a machine. Oh my god.
It looks like he's safe and he's turning
my
into the
God,
close guard of
come on.
Abdul.
Dude, Hayden is so resilient.
That might be contender for escape of the night. Hayden's doing
He
a good
had
job of
fully
immediately
locked RNC.
standing and doing the thin close guard break.
Wow, he had a fully locked RNC behind his head. It wasn't even on top of the head. How did he? Wow, great escape by Hayden.
He knew to fight the top hand. He didn't just try and peel off the strangling.
Hayden resilient, man. 5 points on the board for Abdul though. 3 minutes to go. Hayden's gonna have to get some scores on the board.
Oh, Abdul's locked up the Achilles grip and comes straight
Hayden.
into mount.
Bit of a lapse in concentration there from Hayden.
Yeah.
Put himself on the bottom of the mount here.
So at the moment, Abdul's 9 points ahead. But you never know what happens. I would never underestimate a man in a full camo kit. That's a man of stealth. He could come out of nowhere with some random submission from the bottom. Oh no, Hayden's taken his frames out. He was doing well of framing the hips. Now he's taking his arms out and trying to wrap them around the head of Abdul, which has given Abdul the underhook.
Abdul taking a good look at the clock there. I wonder if that's out of urgency to get the submission or he's starting to feel the fatigue. Could be the latter because he just gets bridged over, ends up at the bottom of the
I
close
don't believe that
guard.
happened. I thought Hayden was so good.
Hayden's he's got a bit of a deficit on him to overcome here. 9-2.
A minute 30 left on the clock.
Abdul could make use of that overhook he's got here.
He's looking for that like classic mirror lock,
Yeah.
the Delphorn Arena style.
He gives
Switches
up the
off to a
overhook.
shoulder crunch grip.
Bit of a rape choke grip there going on from Hayden.
2 hands on the throat.
Hayden's got a minute. He's basically going to need a sub here. Hayden should be looking to stand immediately.
Yeah, Abdul seems pretty content at this point to just wear down the clock, which means Hayden needs to ramp up the intensity.
Agreed, yeah.
Start making some moves if he's going to win this match. Staying on his knees is not going to get the job done.
Yeah, he's going to have to stance.
He actually has done a good job of standing pretty quickly in the other few close guard attempts.
Yeah, he needs to stand right now.
I think it's just a hard job for someone with legs that length to stand in a man's close guard.
Yeah, one penalty call here towards Abdul's not going to get the job done. Hayden needs to stand up and find some sort of leg attack here if he's going to have a chance.
Oh, Hayden possibly attempting to take the
He's
back.
going to end up in a knee bar saddle entry if he doesn't be careful here.
I feel like they don't know what they're doing, but
Hayden just holding on to the waist here. Nice job. Hayden, super resilient the whole match. He might have had the escape of the night with that RNC escape, the back escape, but Abdul looking positionally dominant all night.
Guys, give it up for these guys. They just pushed it so hard for 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Your winner by points, Abdul Issa.
Nice win by Abdul.
Abdul, here's some cash. Great job. How did you decide, considering you're a double leg king and a Burn Bowler beast, how did you decide to pull guard today?
You just gotta give people a try, bro, straight out. But like, yeah, man, like 9-2 with wrestling, I don't know.
10-2?
9.5.
Yeah, fair enough. 9.5 is a good estimate. Now, bro, were you stressing in those bad positions, or were you staying totally composed, waiting for your opportunity?
You know, you gotta, sometimes you just gotta do your own thing, you know. Like, yeah, man, just gotta keep it there for a bit, you know, let them get tired. And then, yeah, that was the plan. Obviously, everything was planned.
And it went well for you, brother. Who do you want next? If you can come in here and have a match, who would you like to compete against?
I don't got anyone I want next, but there's someone that should be on. And that's Leif, Alnini.
Where is he? Is he going to be on next?
You'll fight anyone. It's hard to fight anyone. And he's, yeah, dangerous guy, yeah.
Well, guys, you can apply to Grapple Mania. You can go on the Grapple Mania Instagram or the website. It's so easy to apply. Great job today, brother. We'll see you next time.
Season rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own.
Back at Grapple Mania 22, we're coming into our next match. We've got Louis DeGou versus Marcus Carly.
Yeah.
So Louis DeGau coming off a loss from the last Grapple Mania against Jack Butler. So this time, we're hoping, well, Louis DeGau's having his second go.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Marcus Carl, Tito Carl's cousin. He's got the Carl gene, and that in itself is scary, as we all know. All the Carl brothers are absolute beasts. Marcus, he's been training with us for about a year now, and he's honestly supremely talented. The guy picks up things very quick. He's learning top-bottom position, and obviously he's got Tito in his corner, so he's going to have that Carl spirit with him the whole night tonight. I think this is going to be a great match. Both guys super, super, super good.
Our next grappler, a guard-pulling scrambler. He's from Australia. He's a 5-time silver medalist, which is worth about 2 or 3 golds. He calls himself the Pest. Louis the Pest DeGau. And his opponent's a Dagestani wrestler. He got 95 out of 100 in maths in year 8. He submit Tito Carl once on camera. Marcus Carl!
Big reception for Marcus Carl.
95 out of 100 in maths in year 8. That is impressive.
Nice. So he does have a
Not
good
for an Asian,
autistic
but-
base for Jiu-Jitsu. Now, normally we've seen the Carly boys a bigger frame. You know, Adam, Tito. They're usually heavy. So what are we going to see from a 77
I like to think of Marcus and Tito
kilo
as brothers,
Carl?
but if they had been in the womb together, Tito would have taken all the nutrients.
Marcus, though, whilst he's not as big as
guillotine
off
off
the pit, straight onto the guillotine.
frame on his hip, and he should be framing on his hip and bringing his head to the center line here.
He's doing a good job. Marcus is fighting the hands. Louis is trying to snap Marcus
Look for a
down.
single, nice job clearing it. Marcus, quite athletic though, he does at the end of the day have a Carl G. He pulls guard here.
Athletic, but decides to pull
Nice
guard.
job, looking for an inversion. Nice.
Crab ride opportunity for
Oh,
Marcus.
digging in on the heel. He's got a good bite on that 50-50 heel.
So these guys have got full rules. Marcus can throw that reap over, but Louis is doing a good job of controlling the foot, going for a toe hold here.
Oh, wow. That forced a big reaction
bent
from
in
Marcus
half.
there.
Did a good job of turning out of it.
Nice. Yeah, that's that problem with playing sort of that open modified 50-50 position, is you can get your the toe hold on the far leg caught at times, but Marcus doing a good job rolling out.
The one thing people should always know is to never respect the toe hold though. I mean, it will pop your ankle, it will pop your knee, but it's still a toe hold.
Yeah, agreed. How can you
I've had my shit popped numerous times by toe holds. I still don't respect it. Shout out to Mob, who has super chatted us $2 saying, let's go, Louis. Right now, Louis is potentially about to take the back of Marcus.
Yeah, Mark's in a little bit of trouble here. Oh, he just throws him off. He needs to get his underhook back instead of hugging that leg. He's going to probably end up in a crucifix here.
And Marcus needs to bring that right arm to the far side and wedge the hip.
This is not good for Marcus. He might...
Marcus can continue a turning escape, start turning to his knees here. Either that or turn his hips to the sky and start walking over that bottom hook. I feel like Marcus is preoccupied by fighting the
Nice job by Lewis putting in the body triangle here.
Yeah, doing a good job of threatening the neck while putting his hooks in place. Bit of a double whammy going on.
Yeah, I can't really see the hand, but he heists really good
Belly
job
down,
heisting.
rear naked choke is not a good place for Marcus.
Louis looking good on the back, sharp on the back. Neck pummeling here, looking for a finish. Marcus needs to start turning his hips. He cannot stay belly down here for long durations of time.
From the camera, it looks like Louis' strangle arm is sort of over the face. But still, Marcus is... Oh, Marcus taps.
Nice job by Louis.
Spoke too soon.
Nice shot from the camera there. Hashtag jiu-jitsu doesn't work as he gets strangled from behind.
Yeah.
Awesome work to Louis to recoup his loss from last time.
Second RNC of the night.
Your winner by a rear naked choke, Louis Degal.
Nice, Louis coming in with a vengeance, getting it done this time. I'm sure he'll feel great about getting one in the win column after his last.
All right, Louis, get back here. Get back here, Louis. Get back over here, boy. Brother, there's a band. Now, I want to know one thing. He has an inside heel lock on your bandaged leg and you're cracking up. How confident are you in that position? What made you so confident?
He didn't really have any line. It was more facing inwards. He's not going to get that.
It's very fair enough. Now, Tito Kyle has a habit of coming after anyone who beats his family members. Anything you have to say to Tito Kyle, get off your chest right now.
Right, you can come for it.
Done. We'll organise that thing. Tito's got a bounty of like $3,000 on his head, so you can come after it. Great job today. If it's not Tito Kyle, who else do you want to come across?
Anybody 70 kilos, 100 kilo belt.
Alright, Tito's about 77, so we'll get it going. Great work today, brother. You killed it.
So next on our card, Lee Levi versus Jamira Jade. So mad props to Lee Levi. She actually took the match on really short notice. She was really hesitant about it, but then in the end she volunteered to fight Jamira, who trains out of Grappling Education.
Yep, Jamira's been training here for a while. One thing I will say with Jamira is she's super dedicated. She's here every day. She's trying to get better, and she's passionate about the sport. She pushes herself out there, and she tries to learn jiu-jitsu and learn it from really good people, which is here at Grappling Education. She's been working a lot on her bottom game, so I'm excited to see if she goes out there and tests it out here. I'm excited for this match. And guys, if you want to register for the next Grapple Mania 23.
October 18th.
Exactly. October 18th. The bounty system is in play. If you guys want to register, make sure you get in contact with the Grappling Education or Grapple Mania Instagram. Put in your registrations, and like we said, the 8-man office challenge is still up for play. $1,000 is on the line, minus 85. No jiu-jitsu bums allowed, so make sure you guys get in contact. Again, Grappling Education, Instagram.
That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
This could be the incentive
Isn't
that
it the
these jiu-jitsu bums need to
the
get
money?
a job in the meantime. If you can
No.
secure some solid work.
The people with full-time jobs don't need $1,000, but still, put your name down for it if you're game. If you're a hard-ass office worker under 85 kilos, 8-man Challenge, October 18th. Also, if you want a super fight on the show, DM Grapple Mania, or you can DM me, CutiePie666.
Our next competitor, she competes supposedly tiny style. She's 156 centimeters tall, 54 kilograms by way of grappling education. Jamira Jade Lucas.
She's the smallest person in the gym with potentially the biggest voice and personality.
Also gave me no details. But perhaps she needs no introduction. Her name is Levi. Let's go!
Equally small is Levi.
I believe Lee is even smaller than Jamira.
Pulling straight through to an X guard, getting on top. Nice job by Jamira.
Quick sweep from there. It seems like
Beautiful pass there from Jamira.
Lee definitely feeling a little overwhelmed right now.
Yeah, needs to put those frames in. So fun fact about Lee, she does a lot of the filming on Grapple Mania. So with Leo, so after this she'll probably just go straight back onto the camera to film the rest of the matches.
I think Josh is right with what he said. Looking like she got a little bit overwhelmed. Start of the match, Jamira came out, set a high tempo, and she did not react well.
Yeah, Lee doesn't really seem like she has an idea of what to do here. She's kind of just like holding on, creating a bit of tension.
Yeah, like for this dash choke maybe, but her arm's in the wrong position.
To be fair, this north-south is not an easy position to get out of.
Yeah, north-south actually, there's a lot of truth in that. It's one of the hardest pins to get out of. You see people get stuck for long durations of time.
Yeah, or it's not intuitive to know how to escape from it if you don't technically know how to escape from it, I believe.
Yeah, especially if you're inflexible. A lot of the north-south escapes require you getting inside elbows, bringing your knees back to your chest and facing your opponent. If you don't have that flexibility, it can be even harder.
Yeah, at the moment it's even harder because Lee's belly had been pinned, so unless she had insane flexibility, it would be really hard to pummel the legs back in from
Lee's
that
probably
spot.
going to have to turtle if she wants to get some form of escape going here.
Well, she needs to start building some frames. Her hands are pretty useless when they're behind her opponent. She needs to do what she's doing now, which is get those frames in between her and the person on top. Create some space, pull her legs back in, Bob's your uncle.
Yeah. Jamira doing a good job though, basically on top here, settling down in a good position, trying to sit her up with the seatbelt, possibly to take the back.
Come off with a chest hit. Fair play to Lee because she doesn't seem to want her back exposed at all. For the most part. Until now, I guess. She wanted to keep her shoulders really flat on the ground.
Keeping a real high intensity though, like it's very clear she does want the finish. She's not content here to ride out the top position.
Nice job by Jamira. Man, Jamira's looking really sharp here.
I do know Jamira just wants the back. She has a really good rear strangle.
Well, she's got a good chance to get it now.
Interchange of grips, yeah.
She managed to get behind the elbows of her opponent.
Take a seatbelt here and chair sit Lee to the back.
I think she's going to try to get to the back here. Nice job. Nice.
I am a psychic.
Lock in a body triangle. Really good job by Jamira.
I think we're going to see some aggressive attempps to finish the strangle here.
This is where
Cover in the
Jamira
mouth,
is really
playing
good.
it dirty.
Covering her eyes. She doesn't want her to see. She's got a gift wrap here.
Let's see if Lee can start getting her back to the mat here. It looks a bit, it's a bit of a misalignment. There it is.
Nice escape from Lee. Getting her back flat on the mat again. Jamira is circling back to north-south. So yeah, Lee.
Nice job by Jamira again.
Another
getting
nice
to the back, sitting
take.
her opponent up with the seatbelt. Lee's looking like she's misaligning her shoulders a little bit and her hips. I think she's going to end.
Good opportunity here for Lee to turn
Nice,
into
Jamira.
Jamira's close guard.
Jamira doing a good job regaining the back here, although still some shoulder misalignment.
There you go, cinching in that rear naked now. Not under the chin at all, but putting some good pressure on the neck.
Yeah. Yeah, Jamira having double over position here, which is really good for strangle threats. It just gives up a little bit of control.
Oh, it looks like
She needs to start
the
pushing off the
struggle's
top
just
hand.
over Lee's face. Yeah, Jamira's doing a really good job of switching side to side. This is something she's
Nice.
one
This
of
is
her
really good by
strengths.
Jamira.
Yeah, she changes the strangle arms when the opponent defends one arm.
Points are on now. It'd be wise of Jamira maybe to unlock the body triangle, throw some hooks in, get points just to feel comfortable, and then go back to the strangling.
Yeah, get some score on the board.
It is 80 CC scoring, so the body triangle is also worth points.
Yeah, but I do think you need to change the orientation of the control of the lower body. To get
as the points come into effect, yeah.
Jamira, Lee doing a good job of keeping the hands near the neck, not letting her get a good bite on her neck. Jamira just trying to send double overs here, trying to get some sort of strangle going. Maybe she could possibly switch off to an armbar.
He's doing a decent job of just doing that.
Oh, nice job.
No sooner said than
Punching the
spoken.
strangles
Yeah.
behind the head, not quite. Yeah, she needs to push her top hand off and punch the RNC behind the neck.
That was looking pretty deep, but Lee escaped.
Jamira is being relentless, grabbing the chin, face, nose, anything, just trying to get under her chin.
Just grabbing any human flesh.
Yeah, Lee's doing a good job of staying in it though. Like
Yeah,
whatever she
Lee
lacked
is
in
not
composure at the
giving up.
start,
Yeah.
she's got some grit, that's for sure.
Oh, this
looks like she can punch the RNC here. Needs to punch it
over
behind
Lee's
her
face, but that
head.
kind of depends on
This
whether it
can be a finish.
Oh,
She has a
that's
good
it. There you go.
rotational
stand it
finish
over
here.
her teeth and her mouth.
If she has a good rotational finisher, she'll tap her. I think Lee's.
She's peeling off the top hand. She escapes.
Wow.
That's
That
another
could
rear
be
naked choke
escape of the
escape.
night right there. We've got escape of the night bonuses on play. Maybe that's her whole plan. Just get in some shit positions, make 250.
Lee needs to pull Jamira's knee across so that she can fall into her closed guard. She kind of missed the opportunity to put Jamira into a guard position from there. And now there's a risk of Jamira going to a belly down rear naked choke, as we saw in the match before.
Good back retention by Jamira. She's been stuck here for about 4 minutes.
Not a lot of real escape attempts from the back position, though. She's doing great with her late-stage rear naked choke defense, but as far as actually getting away from that chest-to-back position, she's not making much of an effort to separate the body triangle, not putting her back on the floor, turning escapes, nothing of the like. She's just content here to survive, and you know she's showing that she's tough, she's got some grit, but it's not going to do her much in the way of winning this match.
I have a feeling she doesn't really know what to do with the body triangle.
Agreed, yeah. There's been a lot of instances where she could have attempted turning escapes, getting her back to the mat. Even now you see that the body triangle's unlocked. Jamira's more in a highball ride. Now she's trying to get back to the body
also Jamira's
triangle.
doing such a good job of threatening the strangles constantly. It makes it really hard for Lee to focus on clearing the legs.
I agree, but when you do threaten strangles like that, you give up a lot of control because you're having double overs. You don't have an underhook stopping the shoulders from rotating. So
for sure, but it depends whether the person getting attacked has a clear idea of what to do to escape that. The back, the
I think I'd like to see Jamira start maybe thinking about trapping some arms. She's obviously not having any success against the hand fighting of Lee. So maybe mix up the approach, either start trapping arms inside the body triangle or potentially switching off to an armbar.
I agree,
She can also try and high stop here and just force belly down. Oh.
Nice job by Jamira.
Maybe another back take,
There we go.
armbar attempt. Here we go.
Nice job by Jamira. I'd like to see her get it to a Kimura grip here to keep.
Oh, Lee's doing a good job of just stacking on top.
Lee
Sits
jumping on
onto
her
an
leg now.
ankle lock there
Jamira
from
should
Lee.
be trying to get weight back into her leg, standing and getting weight back into her leg here.
She's not long
Jamira's
left
just
on the
booting
clock,
her
though.
foot.
I
think she was actually trying to listen to your cornering from the commentary booth. Nice match, very persistent by Jamira and very well survived by Lee.
Your winner by a few points and a lot of violence, Jamira Jade Lucas.
Nice, actually super impressive performance. I think there's a few little things that she could tighten up that could have led to the submission finish, but I bet she's going to be happy with that.
Agreed, agreed.
All right, Jamira, come here. He's a cash. Jamira, let's speak to the people right here. That was as close as it gets to a submission and not finding it, but your back attack was so good. How did it feel when you're on the back for so long? Were you getting exhausted?
I was getting so tired, man. I was so bloody tired, but just, yeah.
Now, how did it feel to have the world's best kids coach in the world, Finn Canning, in your corner?
He is the best. Seriously, I absolutely love this guy. He's amazing.
He is the boss. Anyone you want to have a match with next?
Anyone under 54, I guess? Oh, yeah.
All right, 54 kilograms. We need you for Jamira. She can't be contained. Great job today.
Guys, I spent the whole budget for this commercial on this 30-second ad slot and had no money left over for an editor or anything. But listen, quick. Ebsays.online, my jiu-jitsu coaching program is free for the first 10 people that use the code GM22. The program is designed to make you better at jiu-jitsu no matter where you are. So that if you're training in a gym that maybe you don't feel like you're making the progress you want or you don't understand jiu-jitsu, the progress will be made online. It's revolutionary, and I really believe anyone can get good at this. If you don't like it, then just cancel. Doesn't matter to me, but guys, Ebsays.online, GM22, get in there.
Are you a wannabe jiu-jitsu athlete grinding out a full-time job? My name's Dylan Burdovich from Strive Finance, and we're putting $1,000 money on the mat at Grapple Mania 23. We're trying to find the best corporate grappler under 85 kilos. So if your boss hasn't yelled at you this week, you're not invited. If you're training at midday like these bums, you're also not invited. And if you still have dreams and aspirations to be a jiu-jitsu athlete, you're banned.
Register at the link in bio and send us your resume to apply. The 8-man office worker challenge goes down at Grapple Mania 23 on October 18th. Come and get it.
And we are back. Next up on the card, Jack Butler versus Abdullah. I didn't have time to talk about this earlier, but I'm really excited for this one.
Agreed, yeah.
Abdullah always puts on an exciting match.
Yeah.
Jack had his debut last time, and that guy just sees red.
Yeah,
So-
I'm hoping it's going to be a wrestling match.
I'm hoping both of them see red.
And the reason for this is I've seen Abdullah Deep, I've refereed some of his matches. This guy is dangerous.
Just zero regard for his opponent's safety. Suplexes
the
all
thing
day.
with
I love
this
it.
Abdullah is that Jack is going to see red. He's just going to click it.
If
Abdullah
he-
is
yeah.
the most serene guy
Yeah.
in grappling.
If Abdullah gets his hands connected around your waist, you're going for a ride. He's just so good at suplexing, picking up his opponent and dropping them hard. He also has pretty good outside passing. We saw him using that in his last match. So excited to see this. It's going to be exciting.
Guys, if you value your life, your health, and your belongings, get out of the front row. This is going to be ridiculous. All right. Our first guy, our first competitor, you can see him over there, shirtless and ready to go. He's a wrestler. 5'7", 75 kilograms, packs about 2 tons of force. He's from Shell Harbour by the name of Jack Butler. And his opponent, he wrote down 3 things: nonchalant, light skin, and a snow bunny king. He's 5'8", 170 pounds. Apparently, he's from the Sutherland Shire. I think he's from Cairo, Egypt. Abdullah, Chief Thief.
I really hope this isn't going to be a letdown. One of the matches you're so excited for end up being dull.
Jack's got one of the most interesting builds where his torso seems to be longer than his legs. Do you guys notice that?
So you're saying he's a short king?
Oh, nice snap by Abdullah. Beautiful snap. Nice job getting to it. Oh, what's your
armbar attempt from Jack.
Wow, that's deep. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. This could be the escape of the night if he makes it.
Beautiful.
He's going to get out. If he starts driving his chest in. Oh my god, no slams.
Abdullah single.
Wow. Escape of the night right there. $250 in Abdullah's pocket already. Courtesy of Lala's Home Services.
That money is his. Holy Christ. That was as fully locked as it gets.
I saw even Jack was laughing at that.
I think he started talking to the referee at one point. I don't know if he thought there was some sort of verbal tap or something, but... Oh my god!
Wow! This match is non-stop action.
That was
only
unreal.
been just over a minute.
If you look at some of the faces in the crowd right now, there is some serious concern going on.
Jack nearly concusses
could he end up with a Troy bar here or a coil?
Yeah, I don't think he has the mobility of the knee for this, for the Troy bar. He can thread that
Nice
foot in.
job,
It doesn't
Abdullah.
look like it seems to be fitting.
I think he's going to thread those tiny little femurs into the hip pocket of Abdullah Deep for another choi bar.
Oh, nice job, Abdul. He's going to bury here. He looks like he's going to bury. Oh, man.
Wow. Although super impressive from both guys, Abdullah's on the back foot here. He's been on a few really good attempts here from Jack.
Man, Abdullah, I think he wants some payback after that attempt. I think he's looking for a big slam. Man, misdirectional snap, beautiful. This is an unbelievable match. Oh, underhook. He just sits to the juji again. Nice job by Abdullah. Trying to bury it north-south here. Looks like he's gonna turtle him, I think.
Yeah, this is
he's got
this is
one from bottom side control. Good God.
Jack is all subs, man.
Jack is just not afraid to send it.
Man, all subs, not
Yeah,
all
look at the eyes on him.
Oh my, Abdullah might be tired. Oh, bar again. This kid.
He's got that choi bar
What
in his
is
start.
going-
Now all he has to do is start controlling the wrist and extending.
Unreal. Slipped out the deep.
Jack not tired?
I think
The
they're
man
both
looks like
already
he's
a
on
little bit tired.
I agree. We're not even in no points. It's only been 2.5
Abdullah
minutes.
Deep just doesn't get tired.
Yeah, they're both just kind of operating on sheer will here.
Oh,
Although
Das
Das attempts
has
here
to
for
be
Deep. Spinning out as Jack. Looks like he's going to get free.
Wow. Jack is so adamant on getting on the armbar. You can see he's trying to throw his top leg over at all times. Man, this is unreal to watch.
I'd like to see Deef go to a mount position here if he can. I think that's going to start putting a lot more pressure on the airways of Jack and start creating some openings.
Yeah.
Right now, Jack seems pretty content to just kind of accept bottom position while there's no points going on.
Whilst Jack has had a lot of great moments, oh man, again, he has had a lot of great moments. It might be a little bit debilitating to have thrown your best attacks at a guy and him get out. Cartwheel pass.
A cartwheel and spun like a top over Jack's back. And another DAS entry. Jack does a good job of getting his back to the ground.
I think we definitely will see points on the board eventually in this match, but we can't have too much recency bias. There was a very clear attempt on the arm early on by Jack. Abdullah has to do some serious work if he actually wants to be winning in this match, regardless of the
I
points.
do feel like Jack is showing signs of fatigue, whereas Abdullah, the nonchalant king, is still calm and collected as usual. He can just no arm triangle attempt from Jack.
Jack looks tired,
passes
man.
again to north-south.
Much longer.
Here we go. Jack's going to have to kind of expose himself a little bit more now to avoid the points. Another DAS attempt here.
Jack trying to get his shoulders to the mat. Oh, this looks like it's a... Nah, slips out.
Changes to a guillotine. So Muhammad seems to be just biding his time, waiting for the perfect opportunity to throw on a submission. Jack kind of needs to do something at this point. It does look like he is getting a bit tired. Huge double into the crowd.
Jack looks to re-attack straight away, but he's feeling it. He's gassed. He's thrown some of his best stuff at Abdullah Deef to no avail.
Exactly.
Jack has gone red. Abdullah is just as light-skinned as ever. He's showing no signs he's expending any energy. See, Jack still got it in the tank. And another flying armbar attempt. Immediately cartwheel pass by Muhammad.
A glaring contrast between that flying armbar and the first couple that Jack threw up.
Exactly. The fatigue is settling in.
Clear sign of the energy levels he's got left in the reserve.
I'd want to see Abdullah, like you said before, Josh, getting to a mount or back pin. I just think he's tried this front headlock attempt a few times. I think his best shot's trying to get to the back and get an RNC going.
Yeah, he needs to start disrupting the airways of Jack. That's clearly where Jack's weakness is in this moment. So if he can capitalize on that, amazing outside passing going on from Abdullah Deef.
There's still no points in this match.
There's so much movement. There's no position that's been firmly consolidated for more than 3 seconds.
Jack's using the turtle position. Oh, this is going to be a pass, I think.
I feel like Abdullah's got a very good seated Gatagatami. The opportunity could be there for it.
I think he's more tired than he appears. Like, he's throwing himself into these things, but not able to really stabilize.
Oh, magic stick, nice.
No hooks in.
This is going to be the pass. There you go. Shoulders flat. 3 points, almost.
Winston's
He's
not
taking him
scoring
back.
it. He's not holding it for long enough. Jack's looking at the clock.
You know, that's a tough one from an athlete's perspective. You see the referee's hand go up, you think it's time to move on, only for them to not put the 3 fingers up.
I mean, whoever scores here is still at a massive advantage. If Jack can somehow get on top, get a sweep going, he's up 2.
I think only now are we entering a stage where the match is kind of even. Points are on the board.
This round on the bottom is flailing a little bit.
It's going to be so tough for Jack to actually get something going now. He's clearly fatigued. There's a big part of his success was his explosiveness, and that seems to be all gone out the window, whereas there's plenty left in the gas tank for Abdullah.
He's still nice shot by Jack, but he can't get the finish.
Wow,
Huge double straight into a crowd. Jack ends up again. Bottom north south.
Back in the middle, boys. Let's go. Back in the middle.
This is one of the most entertaining matches on Grapple Mania I've ever seen. These guys are sending it.
We've got 40 seconds left to go. Anything can happen at this point.
This match was definitely not a letdown. Big snap from Abdullah. Jack just gives up. Falls to the ground.
Nice knee cut by Abdullah, wow.
Flying knee cut by Abdullah. Finally gets the 3 points. Abdullah's on 5, ahead of 0 for Jack.
Possibly a head and arm strangle he is looking for. Nice, he gets to mount. 5 seconds to go. I think Abdullah's going to get escape of the night and match of the night bonus tonight.
That was incredible work
Awesome,
there.
that was an awesome match.
He can't be disappointed with that performance, even as Jack Butler gets up completely gassed.
Yeah, this match.
Who could blame him though? Who could blame him? This was
Guys,
awesome.
let's get everyone on our feet. That was the craziest
What
match
amazing
I've
athletes.
ever seen with my 2 athletes.
The whole crowd standing up, showing their respect for those fighters.
Your winner, 5 points, Abdullah, 2, 3. Hey, let me interview both of you guys. Abdullah, take this money over. Come on, guys, come here, both of you. Jack, that was a crazy. What the hell did I see, bro? Guys, how did it feel when you had that arm? You thought you saw the golden gates.
His arm was backwards. He knows it too, you know it.
Apparently. I'll take a look later. Jack, was that one of the craziest matches, win or lose, you've ever had in your life?
Yeah, fuck that shit. Too much wind.
Bro, I mean, honestly, you guys are the top 2 dogs in this movement category. I can never do what you just did. Who do you want next? Who do you want to put away? And maybe who do you want to break their arm in the future?
Give us a rematch.
All right, Abdullah. I think $60 is not enough for that. But every time you win, of course, you make more money on Grapple Mania. Bro, what kind of mental fortitude, where did you go in your head when you were literally getting broken?
Speaking of money, I got bills to pay. So that 250 escape of the night and that 200 match of the night, it better be fucking hitting my account.
Jack Butler, for your performance as well, Johnny Yaps has also given you $200 just for sending it. That's what we do over here. You guys are getting blessed. I know it's not that 50k new tonic, but it's what we can do out here in Grappling Education.
Guys, what a match. I mean, Johnny App's given $200 to Jack
Out
Butler.
of his personal account. That's
Exactly.
one amazing thing for such a stingy Asian to do. You must have moved Johnny Yaps, Jack Butler.
One of the best matches, if not the best match I've ever seen on Grapple Mania. That's going to get escape of the night from
I still
Abdullah and
can't
match
think
of the night,
about.
almost
I can't stop
guaranteed.
thinking about that one-arm deadlift armbar escape.
Yeah, that was pretty unreal. I
That
think
is going to keep me up.
Jack calling out for the rematch, I think, is the right move. I think he clearly has the ability to win that match.
Yeah.
If he just does a little more air bike, then I think he stands
You
a real
haven't
good
learned
shot.
cardio until you roll Abdullah D.
I agree. But like we said, Abdullah, he straight away, he got through all of Jack's main attacks, and I think at the end of the match, Jack had thrown the whole kitchen sink at him, and Abdullah was still standing ready to go. So Jack felt like the arm was backwards, but as we saw, Abdullah's arms were intact and ready to go for another 8 minutes, it looked like. So, incredible match. Moving on to the next one, we've got Luke Stockholm versus Kareem Karras. Kareem coming out of they call him the giraffe. He's coming out
giraffe.
of Garage, Bondi, and he's going up against Luke Stockholm. This is going to be a great match. Luke looking like a fucking guy straight out of the Celtic Viking realm. I'm super excited for this match. Let's get it going to Seb.
Our next competitor, he stands 6'4" tall, 97 kilograms. He's the state champion. He's from Cairo, Egypt. Let's see if he can match Abdullah. The friendly giraffe, Kareem Karras.
Wow, fantastic pronunciation of Kareem Karras from one Egyptian to another.
And his opponent, who wrote nothing down. But he looks to be about the same size as Kareem. I would say 6'3", 97 kilograms. He's got a mullet, green rash guard, and he looks Australian. Give it up for Luke Stockman.
So this is going to be an interesting match. Kareem, self-proclaimed guard puller. I don't think he's ever stood up except to walk into the pit. Luke Stockman, MMA fighter. So we'll see. MMA fighters known for their just like relentless top pressure.
Yeah, Kareem, he's been working a lot of his leg game. Whenever I see him, he's got a decent seated guard, single leg X entry, and he looks to get onto the straight ankle lock quite early. So let's see if the top player can deal with the leg attacks with an MMA background.
You always assume an MMA fighter has a simplistic jiu-jitsu style, but I believe I've seen this guy, Luke, throw up bolos from like that wedge position from top. So
nice, yeah.
Could be unpredictable.
Guys, remember, if you are a fan of any of these matches, you can donate. You can make the fight worth the fighter's time. If you want to contribute a bit of cash, whether you love or you hate the athlete, you want to see them get their ass kicked or you want to see them succeed, chuck a little money on, make it more interesting. That's the best way to do it. QR code is on the screen if you want to contribute to the fantastic performances we've seen so far at Grapple Mania.
Yeah, definitely works always. You love someone, give them some incentive to win by giving them some money. If you hate someone, put some money on them so that everyone will want to try and fight them and take them out for that money. Outside hits, guys.
One thing that's notorious amongst MMA guys in the jiu-jitsu scene is they have pretty good base on top. They know how to stay on top, not get swept. And I think Kareem, that's going to be his biggest thing tonight. Is he going to be able to enter the legs of Luke, the top player?
Now, they can stay on top, but do they know how to pass the guard? That's the thing, because if this was an MMA fight, Luke would be raining down punches and elbows from inside the guard. There's not a lot of incentive to actually pass the guard in MMA, whereas jiu-jitsu, it's what you have to do if you want to get close to something to attack. But he also
There's a double pull here from Luke.
Psych, back up, walking around the legs again.
Wonder what he was thinking at that moment there. So once again, Kareem's been on this show before. Last time we saw that his main issue was taking those grips from the start.
Man, nice job by Luke looking for a cross grip pass to a Barry thigh drag. Man, for an MMA guy, some pretty clean passing
That's why I thought we might be surprised by what Luke can just throw up.
Good retention by Kareem. I think that's one of the best strategies to do with a seated player is cross grip passing.
Yeah, definitely. If you can get your head inside the knees to chest space already, which is pretty accessible when they're in seated guard, you can start creating angles already. It's much easier to deal with that far leg.
Nice.
Double under
stack
passing
passing here. Beautiful.
Oh, Kareem might be in trouble here.
Rushed it though. A little bit rushed. Stack passing, I think, another underrated form of passing that we're going to probably see more and more and more. Luke doing a good job getting to it, but
yeah, Luke has got a good strategy for dealing with someone like Kareem. He's not just coming in and trying to like push down.
Just digging the double unders. Let's see if he can switch to maybe a single under and get on a Barry. Nice job cutting his hand across the hip here.
Yeah, he's got a really interesting grip here.
Yeah,
he's kind of like a
the
reverse
toes.
arm weave that he's got on that bottom leg, turning
Actually,
Kareem's
a
hips
pretty
away.
debilitating grip for Kareem. If Luke can just block that hip now.
Here we go. He needs to keep these hips elevated.
Nice job by Kareem, trying to get his knees back into play here.
Luke can start crowding Kareem here using the pit wall. It's going to make life a lot easier to start putting pressure in on from top, forcing a chest-to-chest half guard here.
Nice. With 30 seconds till points.
So
Luke
Jordan Ellison has super chatted us saying there may be a stockman or stockman in the house. Yes, there is at least one stockman. He's currently in chest-to-chest half guard.
Yeah, Luke, he wants to get the best grips he can right now before the points period, so that when the points come on, he's able to pass. Preferably cleanly to mount. That'll be his best opportunity to get the highest amount of points.
Siran.
Good place to be when the points period come on is chest-to-chest half guard.
Yeah, one of the best places, yeah.
So while Kareem's not passed yet, this isn't a great position for him. He's basically all his frames have been cleared. He kind of relies on his open guard and his inversions.
He's looking
The timer seems to be stopped, guys. I don't know if we can fix that. All right, Luke needs to do a good job here of turning Kareem's knees away. He's not going to have much success passing here if Kareem is able to face him. Flattening out the shoulders is Luke, but not quite enough to free his leg.
Yeah, Luke can start playing between the dilemma of pushing on Kareem's top knee, and then when he goes to react to that, digging underhooks. He needs to really try and get an underhook right here. Kareem trying to kip into a butterfly hook. Looks like he's going to get it, maybe. No, he gets his knee shield back in though. Good upgrade by Kareem.
Kareem's doing a good job of blocking the crossface arm of Luke.
Yeah.
Trying to finally make some space so he can go back to his open guard or his seated position.
Nice job by Luke tying up the
Yeah,
legs.
done a good job of taking both legs.
Nice inversion by Kareem, getting to a reverse close guard. Tries to spin through.
Kareem could enter a backside backside saddle here.
Man, looks like he's heavy on that leg. Going to be hard to move him. One of the weaknesses of reverse close guards, you don't have a great ability to off-balance your opponent too well. So it can be hard to get entries going, and he ends up in a smash pass that Luke does.
Also, Luke, it seems jacked as. Seems extremely strong.
Kareem gets the close guard. If I was Kareem here, I'd start looking for scoops on the legs, threatening to sit up to get the scoop.
Luke's going for that old school knee in the center.
Double
Passing,
unders. He's
breaking the
fishing
close
double
guard on
unders.
the knees.
Kareem's got triangles on the mind.
Yeah.
Pull him in. Let's go, Kareem. You're 140, yeah? Look your attacks. Pull him onto you, overhook and
We've got about a minute and a half left in this match. 0-0. I'd be giving the edge to Luke Stockman at this point. I think Kareem's got to start putting some urgency into his attacks from bottom if he's going to win this.
Yeah. Kareem's been stuck in defensive cycles for most of this match. He's been retaining well, but just hasn't had any real meaningful attacks or entries.
Potential K-guard entry here for Kareem.
Nice job by Luke.
Luke's just doing a very good job of keeping the pressure on, either basing very firmly
Here we go.
or
This is
changing
going to
from
be
stack passes to
points on
outside
the board
passing.
from Winston there.
That was nicely done by Luke.
This pretty much secures Luke's victory unless we see something super explosive happen from Kareem. But Luke does look to be the stronger athlete in this match. Let's see if he continues to open up and go for the submission or if he's happy to ride this out.
Oh, he goes for a
He's
crucifix.
going for a crucifix.
Really? He chooses the crucifix over...
That arm's pretty deep too, around the chin.
I don't know how I feel
Kareem's
about the
trap arm
crucifix
is very
position.
long, so probably difficult to pummel out of that crucifix. What are your feelings on the crucifix, Frederick?
I honestly think it's pretty low percentage in no-gi. I'm like,
oh, Kareem's
but he does a good job switching to the back. It's going to be over here. It's going to be over.
Powerful choke.
Oh, that was a beautiful. That was a very controlled performance by Luke.
Yeah, well
very nice. Yeah.
And he showed that he's not just an MMA guy. He actually has.
I'm going to say very impressive for an MMA fighter.
Yeah, he has pretty good understanding of passing.
Your winner.
Nice jiu-jitsu.
Luke Stockman. Oh, sorry. He didn't win my points. Your winner by rear naked choke. Luke Stockman.
Making sure the people know that he came to finish Luke Stockman with the rear naked choke.
Luke Stockman looks like a Viking.
All right, Luke. Here's some bands. Now, Luke, I'm sorry I gave the wrong call, but in reality, I was just a bit discombobulated that you wrote nothing down, and I know nothing about you. So, Luke, who the hell are you? How did you feel today? And who's next?
My name's Luke Stockman. I come from Canberra. I'm out in WJJA. Feel pretty good. It's my first match back. I had a bit of an injury, so just starting a new season. I've wanted to be on this show for a while. It's great that you guys are doing.
Awesome, bro. I just heard from this secret intel that you are actually a professional MMA fighter. Is that something you're looking to get back into?
Definitely, yeah. I've just come from Thailand, so I'm looking to have a pretty good season the next 12 months.
You do look sun-kissed right now. Brother, if you were to come back and have another match, is there anyone in mind that you would like to face?
Not at all. I'm just happy to be here. It's cool.
Guys, we've got a nice guy over here. If you want to put away a nice guy, sign up, grapplemania.com, Grapplemania Instagram page. Luke, great job today.
Yes.
Coming back to you live from Grapple Mania. We've got a really cool match coming up next. We've got Hatsumi Tomonori versus Noah Waldy. I know a little bit about Hatsumi Tomonori. He's a wrestler predominantly, but he's looking to show off his jiu-jitsu skills tonight. I think we're going to see some good takedowns followed by some good outside passing, potentially some front headlock attempts there. I don't know about Noah Waldy myself, but he's got a very similar haircut to the other guy, so maybe a similar style too.
Yeah, Tomonori been on the show before. He was in the wrestling match. I think it would be wise, and it looks like Noah is probably going to pull in this match, so we're going to see a bit of Tomonori's outside passing in this match. Noah, he did have a fast sub in the last Grapple Mania from his guard game, so it's going to be really interesting to see how Tomonori deals with a guy that actually knows how to play the bottom position quite well. So I'm super excited for this. It's going to be awesome. Janice?
Yeah, I am excited for this one. So Tomonori is a 2023 Australian wrestling champion.
Two competitors have both dyed their hair blonde. You know that means war. Our first lad. He's a guard puller. 5'8", 66 kilograms. He's from Manly. He's a Pan-Pacific champion. He's keeping up the momentum from a fast submission on the last Grapple Mania. Slim Shady Noah Waldy.
He's looking a little Eminem.
So does Tomo.
Nah, he's looking a little more Goku, Super Saiyan 2,
a
if you ask me.
Japanese freestyle wrestler, hailing from Japan. After a victory in wrestling, he's decided to come to jiu-jitsu and give it a crack. Tomonori Hatsumi.
Yeah, nice. When you have like a multidiscipline athlete like Tomonori, they're just gonna have so much more experience than your average jiu-jitsu competitor.
Yeah. In terms of competing, you're saying, Josh?
Yeah, I mean they do so many wrestling tournaments.
Yeah.
They're competing every other weekend, multiple matches every time they compete.
Yeah. Yeah, I doubt Tomonori's feeling much nerves in this match. And to go with it as well, these wrestlers, they in general, they just have really good movement and awareness of how to move their body. Sometimes when you get a guy coming into jiu-jitsu, maybe they haven't got any experience in sports, they just don't know how to sort of coordinate themselves, and I promise you that's not a problem for Tomonori.
It's very unlike jiu-jitsu people, the athleticism of wrestlers. I think because jiu-jitsu people, you can get away with being unathletic, unfit, immobile. Wrestling, you just can't.
Sure. You know, whilst I think there's definitely points, I actually disagree in the sense of like, I think jiu-jitsu, it's such a major thing being like flexible and these sorts of things, especially from the guard position. Like flexible guys on bottom are super, super hard to pass.
But you can definitely work around inflexibility.
You can,
because there's so many pathways to actually
agreed.
to do techniques, really. So that's why they claim that jiu-jitsu is for everybody. Whereas nobody claims that about wrestling. I personally don't think jiu-jitsu should be for everybody, but...
I think we're going to see in the beginning outside passing for Tomonori, but he's, in my opinion, probably going to secure the path with some sort of under the legs or body lock
If
pass.
I were in this spot, I would go for a high tripod here. Clearing those 2 butterfly hooks. Oh, actually, so I think he's got Noah back in a half guard, chest to chest. But he has got the underhook. I would still go for the high tripod.
Well, let's see Noah's close range guard retention here. Let's see if he's able to, and very quickly gets back to the close guard.
This is good for Noah. If you're going up against a guy like Tomonori, you're going to want to have to slow him down, get him to a closed position like this, and start looking for scoops.
I do feel like there's no position that frustrates wrestlers more than closed guard.
What submission did we see from Noah in the last Grapple Mania?
I believe it was some form of leg lock, if I'm correct, although my memory serves me right. I might be wrong. But yeah, I think it was some form of leg lock.
Tomonori really putting some pressure, starting to cover the airways of Noah.
So I think Tomonori knows he needs to pin Noah's upper body before he can stand
up.
Yeah. Noah's doing a good job of moving his upper body and upsetting the base of Tomonori, so it's just difficult for him to get up.
You see this happen a lot. Guys looking for these sort of inside bicep ties to stand, and the bottom player doing a good job just kind of stripping the hands. I like to see him stand. Oh, he's trying to now. I'd like to see him try and stand with like a 2-on-1 grip. Some form of grip on the hands that doesn't allow him to strip the grip off.
So he stood up here, but he's spending a little too much time bent over controlling the arms.
Yeah,
he needs
to bring the arms towards the hips.
Managed to get the knee in the middle though.
Yeah.
So back to the outside passing from Tomonori.
Nice. Doing a good job just staying outside the line of his feet. Bearing in north-south here.
Yeah, just great movement from top.
Yeah.
Definitely showing off all those years of wrestling.
Tomonori just needs to clear that left leg and start blocking the hips of Noah.
Only 30 seconds left till points now. Tomonori already securing the pass. Let's see if he's content to stay here or if he wants to find himself in a position where he can capitalize on some quick points in about 10 seconds. Looking to get under the arm, going to mount. Actually just worked some head and arm chokes with Tomonori recently, so let's see if he can start to walk the arms up above the head.
He's in a great spot here for when points are on. 3/4 mount with an upper body connection.
I don't even think that was intentional. I think he intended to pass to mount.
Yeah.
Before the points period came on, he got trapped in 3/4 mount. But now, if he gets it, he will score.
Yeah, this is prime position pre-points if you want to get a good score going.
He's just got to look to twist the spine of Noah if he's going to free his foot.
What I prefer for him to do is to really just punch that left arm crossface here.
Yeah, it's actually a skill that I've met very few people that have, always looking for a head arm here, have a great crossface. But it's a skill that when you do come up against someone that can set a nice, mean crossface, it completely changes the way that it goes when they do have an upper body connection.
Manages to free his foot here, but just got caught on his insteps, dragged back into a quarter guard. So the trick from this position is you have to take out the spinal alignment of the guard player. Right now, Noah's got his head and his knees pointing in the same direction. Tomonori has to switch that around. He's either got to point the knees away or he's got to point the head away if he's going to free his foot. He's under the arm here with a head and arm choke, but Noah's slowly dragging him back inside the guard. I think, wow.
Noah taps.
That's the strength of a wrestler right there. Incredible
Tomonori
stuff.
just grounded out. Noah was in a bad spot. He had that telephone defense in, but was strangled nonetheless.
Yeah, that must have been a hell of a squeeze.
By Katagatami, Tomonori Hatsumi.
Nice win.
Nice work for Tomonori on his jiu-jitsu debut. And also, I think he wanted to get this match in because he goes home to New Zealand next month.
This is going to be a very
I
unproductive
don't
post-fight
know how well
interview.
your English was from last time. Maybe we could have the translator.
Oh, translator. He says
okay,
no.
we can't even get a translator up here. Did you have fun?
Yes, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. Give me the match. Give me match. Give me the fight. I really appreciate it.
You're a legend. Bro, do you want to come back?
Come back. Yeah, I want to come back. But I'm going to leave next month, Australia. I'm going to leave Australia. But yeah, I want to come back, Australia. Yeah.
Seb not giving him an inch.
We'll see you again. It's good to get so up close and personal with you, brother. Great work.
Guys, I spent the whole budget for this commercial on this 30-second ad slot and had no money left over for an editor or anything. But listen, quick, ebsays.online, my jiu-jitsu coaching program is free for the first 10 people that use the code GM22. The program is designed to make you better at jiu-jitsu no matter where you are. So that if you're training in a gym that maybe you don't feel like you're making the progress you want or you don't understand jiu-jitsu, the progress will be made online. It's revolutionary, and I really believe anyone can get good at this. If you don't like it, then just cancel. Doesn't matter to me, but guys, ebsays.online, GM22, get in there.
Hey guys, we are moving on to the next match. We've got Robbie Tushi versus Connor Pelias. Both guys train at Grappling Education. They've actually trained a lot together, so this is quite an interesting match. Connor, gi background, has trained with you, Josh, at Kumite, and Robbie trains elsewhere, but I've been training with him the last few weeks. He's a really well-rounded guy. Both guys, I'd say, pretty well-rounded. Connor,
well-rounded in the delts.
Yeah, exactly.
Robbie is extremely jacked. He actually trains at SBG.
SBG.
Super nice guy. He's a Serbian, but
Nice.
also super nice.
And Connor, Josh,
Connor
tell
does
us about
gi.
Connor.
Yeah, more of a gi background, so we're probably going to see some outside passing, knee cuts from top. We're going to see more of a supine guard play from Connor. I haven't trained with him too much in no-gi, but we'll see what he can bring to the table in terms of submissions.
Yeah, agreed. Connor, been doing a lot more no-gi recently, so I'm excited to see his transition.
Our next competitor. He's the Serbian prince. 175 centimeters tall, 80 kilograms. From Summerhill, Robbie Tostic. And his opponents, a Berimbolo guy, 5'10". 77 kilograms by way of Cronulla. He has the fastest submission in Grapple Mania history.
Really?
The Greek machine, Connor Pelias.
I remember that. I think it was an outside heel hook.
Wow, Connor Law, I didn't know he had that fastest sub in Grapple Mania history.
From like 2
From
years
outside
ago.
heel hook 2 years ago. Holy crap.
Maybe it was an inside. It was a heel hook of some sort.
Connor coming into this match with some aura under him. Straight away pulls the guard. Nice job by Connor. Trying to throw his leg to the center for a possible saddle entry. And he pulls the close guard. Connor comes from the gi, so he's going to have a pretty hard guard to pass. Does a good job of self-framing, playing supine, attacking K-guard situations like here.
Oh, trying to beat his own
outside, actually, with
record.
the outside
Right
heel
on
hook.
the outside heel hook.
Gonna hit the second fastest submission by him.
Oh, he's finished that. Wow, good job from Connor.
Wow, Connor
He'd be
does it again.
stoked with that.
Yeah, Connor's happy with the sub. He gets the
29
sub.
seconds.
29 seconds, gets it done fast.
Your winner by outside heel hook, Connor Polias.
Nice job by
Very
Connor,
nice.
man. Gets
Quick
the sub
work by
quick.
Connor.
An example of a gi guy coming to no gi and seemingly
All right, Connor, here's $1
bashing
billion.
no gi guys.
Now, Connor, you have two of the fastest submissions I've ever seen in my own two eyes. Who do you want to compete against next and potentially have a longer match with?
Oh, look. I'm going to, in mind at the moment, but I was looking up there. I think I was caught by my absolute beauty in that section there. Who's that guy up there?
Yeah, Connor!
You do look really good in the reflection. I mean, maybe that's why it took you so long to finish the match. Bro, what are you going to do with that $60? Are you going to gamble it or are you going to do something responsible?
Mate, we're going out tonight. Let's go.
Yeah.
We're going out tonight. Guys, please gamble responsibly. That $60 is going to be gone in a flash.
Yeah.
I don't rate it. Brother, great job tonight. We'll see you next time.
Man, Connor Polias, is he just the Grapple Mania, the best competitor of Grapple Mania? This guy, every time he comes out, quick subs.
He actually is. Every like 2 or 3 years.
Man,
Comes
Connor,
out, kills it, fastest subs,
yeah, on
best
this
outside
stage,
heel hooks.
he has lore on this stage.
Guys, I spent the whole budget for this commercial on this 30-second ad slot and had no money left over for an editor or anything. But listen, quick, ebsays.online, my jiu-jitsu coaching program is free for the first 10 people that use the code GM22. The program is designed to make you better at jiu-jitsu no matter where you are. So that if you're training in a gym that maybe you don't feel like you're making the progress you want or you don't understand jiu-jitsu, the progress will be made online. It's revolutionary and I really believe anyone can get good at this. If you don't like it, then just cancel. Doesn't matter to me, but guys, ebsays.online, GM22, get in there.
Hey guys, my name's Keller Loxodi, black belt and the owner of Grappling Education. We've recently created the beginner program. What is a beginner program? Well, it's a program that's tailored for people that have never done jiu-jitsu before. We've spent months working on it and we've come up with the perfect 6-month program. In this program, you'll learn 13 basic positions of jiu-jitsu. Each position goes for 2 weeks. And at the end of the 2 weeks, you'll be in a position where if you go into one of our advanced classes, you'll need no more knowledge than that. Each week, we post all the techniques that you'll be doing for the week on a handy app with videos as well so that you can review technique for the week. After 3 months, we take a picture of you denoting your first stripe and it goes up on a Polaroid wall. This program's just for no-gi, so your stripe will go on the Polaroid picture and this is how we denote where you are in the program. After 6 months, you'll get your second stripe. Awesome, Matt, that's for you. That's kind of cool.
Are you a wannabe jiu-jitsu athlete grinding out a full-time job? My name's Dylan Burdovich from Strive Finance, and we're putting $1,000 money on the mat at Grapple Mania 23. We're trying to find the best corporate grappler under 85 kilos. So if your boss hasn't yelled at you this week, you're not invited. If you're training at midday like these bums, you're also not invited. And if you still have dreams and aspirations to be a jiu-jitsu athlete, you're banned.
Register at the link in bio and send us your resume to apply. The 8-man office worker challenge goes down at Grapple Mania 23 on October 18th.
Come and get it.
Coming up next on the card, we have Luke Murray, brown belt from Garage Jiu-Jitsu Wollongong versus Reese Jack, a black belt from Boxing Works in King's Cross. And I'm pretty excited to see these guys. Luke used to be a pretty avid competitor. Now he's a full-time dad, so that dad strength, will that harm him or will that hinder him?
Yeah.
I don't know much about Luke Murray, but I remember Reese Jack from a long time ago. We were both training out of a humble little gym in Castle Hill called Universal Combat Academy. What I remember is he's a bit of a unit. So no matter where the match goes, he's not going to stop. And I think he's going to put pressure on Luke Murray. Let's see if Luke can keep up.
Yeah. Luke, wrestling background.
Our next competitor, standing at 175 centimeters tall, 88 kilograms. By way of Boxing Works, he played for the Canterbury Bulldogs, and then he realized jiu-jitsu is a hell of a lot easier, and he conveniently jumped ship. by way of Canterbury, Reese Jack. And his opponent, 91 kilograms, 7 foot tall when he stands on his money. He submit everyone at Grappling Education and had to move to Garage Wollongong for tougher adversaries. The legend himself, Luke Muzdog Murray.
He does look like a Muzdog, doesn't he?
I remember when Luke was a 78 kilo gun. I used to hold pads for him. I'd hold pads for him, then I couldn't use my arms for the next week. This is the perfect song. This is the perfect backing track for these two. The father of two playlists. So there's no doubt that these two guys, neither of them are going to pull guard.
Ooh, Andre attempt.
Yeah, Luke showing his wrestling background there, threatening a little foot sweep into a misdirectional snap. Didn't quite get much purchase on it, but shows that he has a few tricks in his arsenal.
I reckon the last time I saw Luke Murray compete was 2019 80cc Open. I don't know why I remember that.
All I know, two Aussie battlers battling it out to some Creed. If that doesn't deserve a super chat, I don't know what does.
Please, guys, super chat us. Show all the Aussie battler, standard white guys, camo gear. Show them your support.
Yeah, there's a bit of camo going on, isn't there?
They both have their own variation of camo gear.
I would love to see these two guys just crack a beer at the end of this match. Front headlock from Reese. He's looking to switch off to kind of like a necktie sort of grip here, but Luke's doing a good job of fighting the hands. I think Reese should start introducing some threat of the back take, going around to the right, getting behind the elbows. It's going to open up a little bit more options for him. Oh, making use of the pit wall there to drive Luke down to the mat. Okay, now he's behind the elbows. Here he could choose to get all the way behind the hips, but seems content to square back up. Seems like he's pretty confident in his front headlock. Reckons he can get something going there.
Actually not sure that really what Reese is aiming for. He's got a good front headlock, but not really circling towards the back or attacking the front headlock strangles.
Yeah, might just be content wearing Luke down a little bit here, dumping him down to a hip.
Roll him to his back. Or maybe it was an attempt to roll him to the side for a DAS.
The corner of Luke Murray calling out for him to turtle here.
I actually feel like Reese is looking for the DAS.
Ooh, burying his head.
Mars trying to wrestle up on the underhook here, recovering his guard well. I could be wrong, but Muzz doesn't look like the most flexible of men. He's probably going to want to keep him in closed positions here, not allow him to get on the outside and start passing.
I actually have a feeling Muzz might look for K-guard openings to attack the legs. Or he might just hold him here in close guard.
Corner of Muzz calling out for K-guard. Reese seems pretty content to just sort of chill here a little bit, probably thinking about his next move. Can't hear much in the way of a corner for Reese.
Yeah, and there's that outside passing. Did not deal with it well.
Good job of Reese to block Luke's hips and go for that crossface.
Yeah, crossface making it hard. Oh,
giving up the back there and really slick sliding in his two hooks. Already attacking the neck is Reese.
Just before the points period kicks in.
Points are on.
Points coming into effect now. Reese would be wise to switch off to a body triangle. Chooses instead to come up on top, ending up in a chest-to-chest half guard. Not the worst position to be. Let's see if he can mount some offense now and put some points on the board. Luke opting to play more of like a close range guard instead of putting in some frames and building back to distance. He's trying to get underneath Reese, looking for more like a deep half style game here.
That DAS set up here from Reese potentially when Luke attempts to frame with the top arm.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a bit of like a shin cut from Reese again.
Keep seeing Reese reach around the head of Luke, so I keep thinking he's trying to set up some sort of front headlock attack.
Yeah, seems to just be looking for that DAS. Luke seems like he's pretty strong though.
Yeah,
doing a good job of stopping his...
Good job of keeping his neck really rigid and straight, so Reese can't bend his neck.
Yeah, this is where Reese has to threaten the pass a little bit more. As Luke goes to extend, Reese should be looking to start to escape the guard with shin cut style passing.
I kind of also don't know what Luke wants with that frame there. He seems to be looking to scoop the far leg, but not committing to it. Luke really needs to start framing the neck and just making space in front of that upper body so he doesn't get caught in chest to chest. If Reese secures this crossface, he's going to be pinning Luke's upper body to the mat. So if I were Reese, I would take an underhook, a strong underhook with that right arm.
Definitely an underhook in the beginning, but what he needs to do is probably use a head wedge. If Reese can bring his head to this side of Luke's to stop him getting underneath him.
I feel like that is an underutilized way of passing that head block with the underhook.
Luke's employing a lockdown here. He's just detangled his legs, but he was using a lockdown, kind of slowing Reese down. But Reese seems to just be content going for that same approach, trying to connect his hands together around the neck, going for that DAS. Yeah, Reese needs to really point his knee more towards the shin of Luke if he's going to escape the guard here.
Goes back to like a close guard.
Yeah, I don't really like how Reese just kind of accepted close guard there.
Yeah,
He kind of just stayed on his knees.
there. I think the problem is he doesn't want the underhook. He wants the front headlock. So I think when you give up the underhook, you kind of like really give up your chance of really securing the pass. You're too busy looking for that the DAS.
There you go, same thing. He's punching that right arm deep. I think he's going to try and fold the chin to chest.
Oh, tries to run away from him here. Ends up in half guard once again.
Maz's corner is calling for him to get a half guard sweep. Maz isn't really making any efforts to either attack or get out of the half guard, so I'm not sure what he's actually trying for.
Look, we'll see what sort of energy he's got left in the reserves. I mean, he's had a long day of mowing lawns. He's probably fixed the porch, done
Screamed
some
at his
handwork.
kids. He went for a fish. Also, worth mentioning, he did cut a lot of weight for this match, so probably cut about 5 kilos today. So
yeah, I'd like to see a little bit more urgency from the top player here. I feel like he's just sort of content, staying. Oh,
somebody crowed. I feel like that was Maz.
Just trying to send it now.
Maz is having a final send.
It is still 0-0 on the board. 5 seconds left, so let's see if he can make something happen. Now, good little display at the end there.
Good to see both men back on the competition scene.
Your winner by referee's decision, Reese Jack.
Reese Jack gets the nod there. All that top pressure threatening, the front headlock, the back takes, the passing.
All right, Reese.
All it took for the judges' favour.
Take all those bucks. I need to know something. It's great to have you here, but why would you leave NRL for something like this?
After that, I don't know. I really like jiu-jitsu, just the way it's an individual sport. You can, obviously you are part of a group, but you're working on your individual game all the time, and I really like it. So that's why I've been doing it for so long.
That's awesome, bro. Did you feel like you were able to implement the game plan that you had today, or was it difficult against such a boss like Moz?
Yeah, not really. I didn't really know what to expect coming in. Hadn't really seen too much, but obviously got a lot of supporters and friends in the community and stuff. So, yeah, he was tough. He was very strong with his defence. I just couldn't get through to what I was aiming for, but yeah, I was happy with how I controlled and that sort of thing. That's what I mainly want to do. So, yeah.
Awesome, brother. Good to have you here, bro. We'll see you next time. Guys, hang on, guys. All right, I don't think I'm gonna need this one because I'm just getting intel right now that someone from Sydney Wrestling Academy has put up a $200 bet match offer. He's been buzzing. He's been losing it. He's been looking everywhere, and there's been no opponent. He said, "I got $200 for anyone." His name is Aziz, and I have no one telling his last name.
Aziz.
Or Isac. His name is Isac. Alright, that's his name. That's all I know. So, are we going to welcome him onto the mat? What's happening here, guys?
Yeah, let's call out.
Guys, from Sydney Wrestling Academy, Isac!
What is this?
Guys,
They don't tell us anything.
Oh, no.
From Grappling Education.
What the
He's
heck?
a world's bronze medalist.
Is this
He's an Australian national champion. He's an all-round beast. He's never been passed in his life.
Oh my
but maybe today's the day.
Oh, this is crazy.
Maybe
This
today
guy's
is
good.
the day that the dog gets put down.
No.
Oh, he's
We've
good.
got the one, the only, Finshallah.
What? What is going on?
This is crazy. This is a sick matchup. This is a fucking absolute whammy. Finn busting out the ring.
Okay, hold on. What is going on?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a phenomenal matchup. Finn is one of the best guys at 66 or below 66 on the scene, and the opponent's name is Zach. Is it Zach?
Yeah, tell us about him because
he's a strong like MMA style fighter. He's got an incredibly good top game, incredibly hard to off balance, and crazy front headlocks. I've seen this guy put people to sleep that you would not believe.
Wow. Okay. I mean, obviously, we all know how good Finn is. He's one of the best 66ers in the country. I am obviously biased, him being a good friend of mine. He's been making a big transition into the no-gi scene. I did not even know this match was happening.
None of us did.
So I'm really
They just
excited
decided it
to
like
see
2
how this
minutes
is gonna
ago.
go.
I think one of the craziest things about this match is both guys don't know how good the other one is.
Yeah,
They're actually both incredibly high level. Look at this front headlock attack, and like I said, don't sleep on this. This is a phenomenal front headlock that you're going to see
the thing
here.
with front headlock attacks is it doesn't matter how flexible you are, how athletic, everyone can get strangled.
Yeah.
And Finn is single-handedly the most athletic person in grappling education. Even he...
But look at this. He's
ultimate guard
got
player
a
can
really
get
strong
strangled.
grappler on his back here, almost locking in a body triangle. I don't think Finn would have been expecting this.
I've never even seen Finn submitted in the gym.
Wow, what a treat we have here tonight at Grapple
Finn
Mania.
back to his guard.
Yeah.
This is... Josh warned me at the start of this match. He said, this guy is good, and I am pleasantly surprised he is showing that. That front headlock attack was really strong, and honestly, I think that's one of the best ways that you're going to probably pass a guy like Finn. It's going to be hard to traditionally put him down. Nice sweep attempt by Finn.
He mounted Finn.
Well, this is definitely going to be Finn's key to victory here, is if he can keep top position. Now, we're going to see the other guy try and build back to his feet, in my opinion. He's not exactly a strong guard player, but if Finn can keep top pressure and put in a strong passing game here, this is going to be his chance to win this match.
Yeah.
I think leg locks are going to be another key to victory here, but it's going to be hard to get an actual finish going here.
Yeah, and I think a problem for Finn when he does get on top, something that we were talking about, is actually keeping your opponent down. When you have a guy that just wants to stand up, it's actually incredibly hard to keep him pinned.
Yeah, that's your opportunity to get like a front headlock or a back take. But here we have a strong Aoki attempt. Obviously, Finn's got quite short legs, so easy to slip the knee line out.
I think that's also the downfall of being a lighter athlete, is that your top pressure will come a lot from staying mobile on top of your opponent.
This is really good.
Yeah, I think
if you stick in one spot, either way, there's a larger chance of
leg drag.
being
Probably going to
off
sit back on
balance.
the inside heel hook. I think Finn is.
Yeah, this is probably going to be Finn's best way of securing a victory. Is if he can connect his passing game to his leg lock game. That's probably going to how he's going to win this match.
Yep.
Finn also has a mean omoplata.
Good thing for Finn so far in this match is he's been able to sweep his opponent, although it's in no points period. Has the confidence that he's able to do that. It's just whether it's going to happen in the points period, which is in a minute. I can't believe what I'm watching.
Finn looking absolutely jacked, by the way.
Yeah, Finn, yeah.
Why don't people accept these matches when we officially ask them? Do you all just want to rock up and just like plan a match on the night? Like, is that what you all want?
Well, you know what it took? It took $200 of cold hard cash being put on the line. So that's just to show if you want to see more matches like this, lay down some cash and people will fight for it.
Nice. I want to see Finn here. Nice job attaching to a far side scoop. Probably going to look for an Achilles grip here, start threatening the ankle lock, or maybe backstepping into saddle, or he's going to get on top. I want to see Finn here start looking to get onto false reap entries. I think it's going to be one of the strongest entries for him to hit in this match. He has a good false reap, and it's an entry that lands you very deep in the saddle.
Yeah, I think we just saw some shades of that. Finn was looking for a combination of K-guard and false reap on the near leg.
Yeah.
10 seconds to points now, so...
Nice job by Finn here, starting to look for it.
I think Finn will likely have a bit more of a strategic
advantage.
Yeah, he kind of knows the rule set. The point system's a little bit better than his opponent, so if he can get up for just long enough to put points on the board, that could give him a clear edge for the rest of the match.
Finn trying to probably use it to get on top here. He does! Nice job by Finn getting on top.
They just knocked down that person with a crutch.
Finn, watch the front headlock. He has a good front headlock. Watch the front headlock.
Wow, our corner absolutely breaking protocol here. Shouting out some tips.
I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry, I love too much.
Breaking protocol, breaking character, cornering from the commentary booth.
I think if Isaac knew the rules better, he probably would have gotten to his feet with a little bit more urgency here. He is a very strong wrestler, very good at getting back to his feet, but he's 2 points down now, and Finn has the strategic element. He can make it so it's very hard to put points back against him.
Nice job on the body lock by Finn here.
How good's Zach's butterfly guard?
I actually love that this is happening. Finn has actually just been working on this exact problem, which is his opponent right here. A wrestler that's tough to put down and needing to use body lock passing to get through the guard. You see this used a lot at the highest level, and Finn's been working on it, so I'm actually really excited to see if he can get it working in this match.
So Finn, if I were Finn, I would wedge my left forearm in the hip crease of Zach here and step over that right hook there. So if he just blocks that hook, he can step over, put his knee in the hip, and completely kill that hook. Then he can start to go for the crossface. Well, then you can start to hip switch over the leg.
Yeah, I think Finn's really got to think about his head position during this sequence. He's doing everything correct right now.
Doing a really good job of keeping the head on the chest and not letting it get pushed to the side.
Obviously, we've seen his the front headlock come out strong with his opponent. So as long as he's wary of that, he can do it.
Finn's also got a goated closed guard escape. He's not going to stay on his knees.
Yeah, there's a negative, but he's still up by points at this stage. So
and this is the thing. If you're not able to pass Finn here, which is obviously one of the hardest things to do with such a good guard retention, how are you going to beat him? This is how I see him win a lot of his IBJJF matches. He'll sweep, and then when he pulls, he just has such confidence in his guard.
Yeah, I think that was a really good strategic play from Finn.
I feel like Zach's way to beat Finn is probably the front headlock.
Yeah, I agree.
The dark horse is the front headlock. Because passing is not going to be an easy task.
Yeah.
Nor is securing the legs.
Yeah. Nice job by Finn here. Can he use it to wrestle up again, possibly?
This is so good. Freddie is so excited.
Yeah, I'm actually super excited. I mean,
Yeah,
this
Freddie's
just
like
came
jiggling
out
in
of
his
the
seat.
blue.
But I am so excited too.
Doing a good job of matching head height here to stop any sort of wrestle up. I don't think Finn's looking for that at all, but still good jiu-jitsu fundamentals.
Zach just looked at the clock like an Asian who took off his glasses to play sport.
Nice job by Finn, looking for the far side K-guard entry. I think he's
It was
going to
a
get on
reach
it here.
to backside.
Looking for the toe hold. It's going to be hard to hit on
Zach.
Finn. He's going to wrestle up. Nice job.
Has anyone ever toe holded those tiny little slippery feet?
I'm really impressed with this, with the gentleman on top. What's his name? Sorry, Josh, I forgot.
I don't know. I think it's Isaac.
We're saying Zach, but
Man,
guys, in the comments, do you know what what this gentleman's name is? Because
I think it is Isaac. And guys, Finn is no joke. He's genuinely one of the best 66ers in the country, and Isaac's coming into this match and looking amazing.
yeah, Zach has really been impressive. He's basically stopped Finn's attempts to attack.
Nice job looking for the back take here. Oh. Nice job outside passing. He's going to get on a stack here.
Bit of a tire flip going on here from Isaac.
Will he get this? He needs to drive his head to one
Finn
side and start
I think
blocking
Finn's
the head.
wildly confident from this
Yeah,
position.
Wildly confident.
Nearly got
Agreed.
dropped on Finn's head.
He's got such good stack retention.
Yeah, I think
Out and around. This is a
Finn's
good
played this
attempt.
match perfectly. Again, I think if Isaac had a little bit better understanding of the rules, it could have gone a little differently, but Finn capitalized so well. What a match. What a treat here at Grapple Mania. $200 in the pocket of Finn Canning.
That was amazing. Literally on the event short notice.
But also, new kid on the block. What a performance by
Agreed,
Isaac, hanging with one of the best guys in Australia in Finn.
Your winner
Wow.
by points, Finn Canning.
By 8 points.
Like I said, both guys probably wildly unaware of how good the other one is.
Exactly,
So,
man.
an awesome match there.
Isaac was amazing, man.
Finn, bro, Finn. That was a crazy match. It got really hostile in there. I wasn't going to say anything until Muhammad Deef totally turned on you. Then I realized I need to get my Egyptian voice in there as well. What do you have to say to Muhammad Deef for absolutely turning your back and his back on you after you had his back for many years?
Man, they sent their hidden prodigy after me, bro. I'm in the start of the match going, okay, let's go, let's play. Bang, front headlock. Okay, this is not good. That was actually so hard. I shouldn't have deadlifted hard this morning. I should have known that Grapple Mania was on and not just absolutely sent it with Freddie in the gym, but fuck it, that was hard going, eh?
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Who the hell are you guys?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I lose. He's very tough. And that's it, and he beat me.
Next match you fight SK.
Yeah. I want the next match against this angel with Durag. I'm gonna kill him. I'm the best Pakistani fighter of the world.
Yeah!
You guys are definitely going to be back. You guys both killed it. Great work, guys. Oh my god, that was crazy. What the hell?
What a match. I mean, we probably saw one of the most technical matches we've probably seen on Grapple Mania.
We
Both of
didn't
these guys
even
are
know
super high
what the guy
level.
was called.
Yeah.
I believe it's Isaac. He
Both-
sounds French.
Isaac, both guys super high level. I'm super impressed with Isaac. Like I said, Finn is no joke. I genuinely think he's one of the best in Australia. Props to both guys coming up. Finn's going to get the $200 on the night. And I think it was just an overall great match to have on the show. Josh, what do you think of it?
Yeah, I think it was just Isaac's lack of understanding of the rules. I don't think he would have been so quick to accept that bottom position, give up the 2 points, if he was a little bit more familiar with the rule set. So I think he's someone we definitely want to see back.
Yeah.
Give him another tough opponent because clearly he can handle it.
I agree.
And I think we have a new star
I
on the
agree.
Australian scene.
I want to quickly say I'm sorry for my bias, but this guy is genuinely my best friend. So Finn, I'm sorry if I was biased for Finn, but at the end of the day, he's my best friend. I'm always going to support him. I'm super, super happy for Isaac. But the next match coming up now, we've got Horsepower Sircon Demir build. I'm super, super excited for this. Sircon been on the show before, dominant performance. He is an absolute unit. And he's not just big, he's fucking strong for a big guy. He's been working a lot of stack passing in the most recent camp. I'm excited to see him going up against this match. Janice, what do you think of the match coming up?
Yeah, I'm incredibly excited. Also, mad props to Jed McLaurin. I tried to subtly warn Jed. This Serkan Demir competed on our last Grapple Mania meeting. You should go and have a look and see what you're facing. But the guy was like, no, I'll fight anybody, any weight. So I'm really keen for this one. Who knows what will happen? Maybe the building will collapse at its foundations.
Yeah, a whole quarter of a ton going to be competing on the mats at once in this next match at Grapple Mania. Absolute power from both athletes.
Yeah. Guys, I spent the whole budget for this commercial on this 30-second ad slot and had no money left over for an editor or anything. But listen, quick. EbSays.online, my jiu-jitsu coaching program is free for the first 10 people that use the code GM22. The program is designed to make you better at jiu-jitsu no matter where you are, so that if you're training in a gym that maybe you don't feel like you're making the progress you want or you don't understand jiu-jitsu, the progress will be made online. It's revolutionary, and I really believe anyone can get good at this. If you don't like it, then just cancel. Doesn't matter to me, but guys, EbSays.online, GM22, get in there.
Hey guys, my name's Kareem, black belt and the owner of Grappling Education. We've recently created the beginner program. What is a beginner program? Well, it's a program that's tailored for people that have never done jiu-jitsu before. We've spent months working on it, and we've come up with the perfect 6-month program. In this program, you'll learn 13 basic positions of jiu-jitsu. Each position goes for 2 weeks, and at the end of the 2 weeks, you'll be in a position where if you go into one of our advanced classes, you'll need no more knowledge than that. Each week, we post all the techniques that you'll be doing for the week on a handy app with videos as well so that you can review technique for the week. After 3 months, we take a picture of you denoting your first stripe, and it goes up on our Polaroid wall. This program's just for no-gi, so your stripe will go on the Polaroid picture, and this is how we denote where you are in the program. After 6 months, you'll get your second stripe. Awesome, Matt, that's for you. That's kind of cool.
Are you a wannabe jiu-jitsu athlete grinding out a full-time job? My name's Dylan Burdovich from Strive Finance, and we're putting $1,000 money on the mat at Grapple Mania 23. We're trying to find the best corporate grappler under 85 kilos. So if your boss hasn't yelled at you this week, you're not invited. If you're training at midday like these bums, you're also not invited. And if you still have dreams and aspirations to be a jiu-jitsu athlete, you're banned.
Register at the link in bio and send us your resume to apply. The 8-man office worker challenge goes down at Grapple Mania 23 on October 18th.
Come and get it.
Guys, I spent the whole budget for this commercial on this 30-second ad slot and had no money left over for an editor or anything. But listen, quick. EbSays.online, my jiu-jitsu coaching program is free for the first 10 people that use the code GM22. The program is designed to make you better at jiu-jitsu no matter where you are, so that if you're training in a gym that maybe you don't feel like you're making the progress you want or you don't understand jiu-jitsu, the progress will be made online. It's revolutionary, and I really believe anyone can get good at this. If you don't like it, then just cancel. Doesn't matter to me, but guys, EbSays.online, GM22.
Hey guys, my name's Sodi, black belt and the owner of Grappling Education. We've recently created the beginner program. What is a beginner program? Well, it's a program that's tailored for people that have never done jiu-jitsu before. We've spent months working on it and we've come up with the perfect 6-month program. In this program, you'll learn 13 basic positions of jiu-jitsu. Each position goes for 2 weeks, and at the end of the 2 weeks, you'll be in a position where if you go into one of our advanced classes, you'll need no more knowledge than that. Each week, we post all the techniques that you'll be doing for the week on a handy app, with videos as well so that you can review technique for the week. After 3 months, we take a picture of you, denoting your first stripe, and it goes up on our Polaroid wall. This program's just for no-gi, so your stripe will go on the Polaroid picture, and this is how we denote where you are in the program. After 6 months, you'll get your second stripe. Awesome, Matt, that's for you. That's kind of cool.
Guys, we had a little bit of an outage with the camera situation, but now we are going on to the next match. 2 more matches to go for this one, and we have got
2 more.
Yep, we've got Jed McLaren versus Serkan Demild. Serkan, Grappling Education, been on the show before. This guy is an absolute unit, and for a big lad, he's not just big, but he's strong. He's been here training a lot, been working a lot on stack passing, these sorts of things, so I'm super excited to see his next evolution going into this match. And Jed looking like a big, tough bastard himself, so I'm super excited to watch these big guys throw down.
Guys, if you're in the front row right now, your safety is honestly up to you. Our next match, the combined weight is somewhere north of 1 billion kilos. Guys, our first competitor apparently has an unorthodox and lazy style. 6 foot tall, 112 kilograms. Supposedly, his accolades is that he's an average grappler. His name, Jed McLaren. And his opponents, a behemoth. He built this very pit with his own hands. I saw a video on Instagram of him tearing a tree down. Okay? Don't know how much of it he did, but it was a lot. Guys, he says 6 foot tall. He's 125 kilograms after a brutal weight cut. The king of the pits, Serkan!
Yeah, bit of a fucking unit. Now, one thing I was impressed with Serkan was not only was he big, he threw a lot of power around, he actually was able to maintain quite a good pace throughout the whole match last time. It wasn't like he just got to a position and held the whole time. He was actually trying to put in work to get the finish.
Yeah, I believe Serkan was a bit disappointed that he missed some opportunities. So we thought he looked very composed. But he was actually a bit disappointed that there were some spots he failed to put on some attacks that he wanted for the fight to go the way he wanted. So maybe this time round, he'll have even more composure and control over the match.
Yeah, Serkan, the thing I love about him, he's a big guy, but he's super disciplined and he wants to be technical. He wants to learn, and he's very, very coachable. So,
yeah, I've heard people say to him, like, don't invert, you're too big. Don't do that, that's not a big man move. And he's like, I want to learn the fucking, like, heel hooks and, like,
he's been working a lot of his wrestling
50-50.
with Dimitri. I'm super excited to see it. He's got a really good collar tie, underhook style game.
What does he bench?
Oh, dude. We actually had a bench challenge at the gym where we put 50 kilos on a bar and we could see how many reps he could do. He got to 100 and just quit, and he was still explosively benching it off. I think I got to like 40.
He ran out of time. I think it was 40 kilos.
40 kilos, sorry, not 50, yeah.
If you had a weightlifting competition, you'd probably run out of weights.
Yeah.
Look, Jed's going for it, though. He doesn't seem intimidated. I mean, he's definitely getting moved around, but he's going straight back in, trying to make stuff happen.
I think the power advantage lies with Siran.
I get scared when they circle too near this corner because such large weights hurtling towards us with speed is going to probably end our lives.
Siran did build this pit, and he built it robust and prepared for
I don't think he built us robust
Yeah.
and prepared for 125 kilo men. At least not me. Maybe you.
You know, a bit of hand fighting going on, but no one really mounting any real offense. Like, Siran's managing to push Jed up against the pit a few times, but not a lot of interest in level changing, not a lot of interest in getting to the back at this stage, just kind of bullying him around.
Yeah, Jed tried to attach to a single leg at one point. He's got into an underhook here and there, but like Josh said, nothing too significant.
I'm not sure what the intended pathway is exactly. There's no shots taken. As you said, no level changes.
I doubt we're going to see some of these big boys commit a knee to the mat and level change. It's probably going to be a pickup single, if anything.
Yeah, I was trying to circle to the back for like a rear body lock. But there haven't been really any strong angles cut at this point. Good head fighting from these two gentlemen. I'm getting nervous. As soon as they come towards us, I'm ready to run.
I think if we're going to see a takedown in this match from one of these gentlemen, it's probably going to be with the utilization of the pit. I think they're quite strong, sturdy, and I don't think they have the technical maybe understanding to put them down with, say, traditional wrestling techniques. I think they're going to have to utilize the pit here.
I mean, for them to utilize the pit, one is going to have to gain force enough to push the other one towards the pit. That was nice by Siran.
Good shot by.
Yeah, I think Siran's corner needs to remind him of how strong he is, because when he does take action, he gets into these positions.
Yeah, when he does utilize his horsepower, he does get to his spots.
Something that I've found with large athletes is that they're so used to moderating their weight amongst their smaller training partners in the gym. Sometimes when it comes to competition, they actually don't fully use the full horsepower that God has gifted them with. They end up being too nice. So I feel now is the time.
Yeah, Jed's definitely committing a lot of weight against Siran, but Siran's not really capitalizing on it with any snaps. Like, here would be a huge snap down opportunity. If he can hit a drag, capitalize on the fact that Jed's just leaning all of his body weight against him, and vice versa in some of these moments.
Yeah, big lads wrestling for 8 minutes. Hopefully they don't fatigue.
Horsepower never dies.
I think Siran going into this match, I think he's gone in with maybe the mindset of making...
There we go, a big snap finally. A front headlock from Siran snaps Jed to a turtle.
And now Siran with some urgency.
So keeping the chest lock is a good idea, I believe.
Careful, don't roll off the top here, Siran.
I'd like to see Siran start breaking Jed down to a hip, starting to move back, you know, really playing around with the base of Jed. With these big guys, it's often a risk that you get rolled over the top as you go to take the back. So if you can break them down to a hip, force them to carry your weight, you're going to have a lot more success.
He gets the hook in though. Siran, I would say one of his most threatening subs is definitely his RNC. He has a good ability of neck pummeling, and he's just an absolute unit. If he gets any forearm across your neck, he's gonna strangle you.
Got a strong wrist right as well, so he's only fighting against one hand of Jed.
Yeah. Jed does a good job of misaligning his hips.
Yeah, stay on.
Seb rolls, Siran rolls back in the
almost
other
think
way.
about switching off to an armbar, but this is not where you want to be. If Siran really drives his hips into the mat, which he doesn't, that would have caused a lot of problems for Jed.
Nice job by Siran trying to lengthen his strangle arm, pushes the supportive hand off. Doing a good job, pushing Jed's defensive hands off, but can't break through. Yeah,
definitely Siran's best bet here would be to force his opponent belly down. If he can start using that top arm, applying a strong crossface,
Heisting up.
Yeah, exactly. That would be his keys to success from this position.
Jed's definitely doing a good job of hand fighting, controlling Serkan's wrists, controlling one hand at a time, just so that Serkan can't lock up that rear naked choke.
Yeah, with these sort of builds, though, you kind of have to approach the positions differently. Like, neither of these guys are going to lock up a strong body triangle. So how do you keep the other guy from misaligning your hips? Realistically, it's quite hard to do so. Obviously, you can cross your feet like this. You are leaving yourself open a little bit to some ankle locks, but I think your best bet is actually just keep top position.
Man, this looks good.
Wrist across the jaw. Man. Looks quite unpleasant. Depends if Jed can just weather it. But I mean, there's a chance that his teeth just might break.
Yeah, nice toughness from Jed. This is one thing, you rarely do see Serkan actually fully lock up figure 4 RNCs. He normally tries to finish with gable grips, which normally he can get away with.
His arms are too big.
But I don't
he can't fit them under the necks of his opponents.
There you go, Serkan heisting up to top position.
Oh, this is unpleasant for Jed.
We might look at a mother's milk submission here.
He's going to probably look for a Keza again. He does have a really strong Keza.
Both Jed's arms
Kel and
are up
Habib's
above
eyes.
his head.
Kel is ecstatic right now.
Wild bridging going. Oh, yeah, there we go.
A Keza.
Throwing up the finger is Jed. Complete disregard for the
Jed thinks he's
Keza.
going to survive it. I don't know, man. I don't know if you can survive getting smoked by God.
Let's see. It's only 30 seconds left in the match, I think.
We can't see Jed's face. He may actually survive.
Wow, he gets the finish.
Wow. Too soon. He taps. He weathered it for as long as he possibly could.
Nice job by Serkan. Composed performance by Serkan.
Your winner by Serkan Crush, Serkan Demir.
The Keza Crush might just be the Grappling Education trademark submission.
Keller has riddled this gym with this goddamn submission. I'm sick and tired of it.
Serks, that's yours. That's 2 Serkan squashes in 2 Grapple Manias. How does it feel to be such a boss?
Feels good, man. Fuck. I was trying to get the back, but it didn't work, but got the lucky Keza. So yeah. Whew.
Who do you want next? Guy, bro, there are so many big lads in this world, and only one can remain the pit master. Who is it going to be? Who do you want next in this room? Who do you want to put against that pit? And who do you want to squash with a Serkan squash for the 3rd time?
I want a big body. So, Harry Gresh.
Yeah! Harry Gresh, if you're at home watching this, you bring that big belly over here, because Serkan wants it!
Nice win by Serkan. Strong performance by Serkan, as always, gets the Keza finish. And now we're moving on to our main event of the evening, Tadeo Lobato versus Peter Gallen. Josh, you've trained with Tadeo.
I've trained a little bit with both these guys. They definitely have a different style from one another. I think Tadeo's going to be very leg lock heavy. He's going to jump on straight ankle locks. He's Pete's definitely giving up some size to Tadeo. Tadeo's probably cut a little bit of weight for this, whereas Pete walks around at close to 83 kilos. I think the gas tank is going to go in the favor of Pete, whereas the strength and arguably depth of technique is probably going to go to Tadeo.
One thing I'll say about Tadeo, within the first 30 seconds of me rolling this man, he attempted a flying armbar on me. So this guy has the Brazilian genes in him.
We've had some crazy matches tonight, but we may have, and I say may because it's been ridiculous, we have saved the best for last. A Brazilian fighter, 6 foot tall, 88 kilograms, a Felipe Pena black belt. He has 1 billion gold medals. His name, Tadeo Lobato.
6 foot, huh?
His opponents got his black belt on a Friday night at Sefton Playhouse. He's 6'3" apparently, 88 kilograms. He loves karaoke, a good time, and taking off his damn pants. We have Peter Gallen.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Pete rocking his brand new mustache, possibly his best look yet. Let's see if his jiu-jitsu matches tonight.
I was unaware that Lobato is a Felipe Pena black belt. That is
yeah, hailing
awesome.
from Belo Horizonte, I believe.
Awesome.
I have heard that Tadeo is the epitome of a Brazilian man.
Oh, yeah.
Make of that what you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely comes out with a high intensity here.
Yeah.
Ooh, a bit of
I
a
think the
head
man
clash
loves
there.
a toe hold.
Yeah, I can almost guarantee Tadeo is thinking about an armbar, flying armbar at all times.
Yeah. I can see that telltale walking the legs up the pit wall.
Yeah.
If Pete can match the intensity of Tadeo for a while and weather the storm, I think that's his best chance. If he cowers back here, which I don't think he will, that's where Tadeo's going to shine a little bit, get the confidence.
Good thing about Pete is he never cowers away from anything. The man is just game. He just takes any match. He throws down. He's not scared of anybody.
Yeah, you got to give it to Pete. The guy comes ready every single time. He tries to send it. I mean,
I believe he also was like the 2021 stripper of the year.
congratulations.
How
to
many
Pete.
people can say that?
Anytime Tadeo has that whizzer, I guarantee you he's thinking about an armbar.
Yeah, I think we're definitely going to see a jump to guard from Tadeo at some point, whether it's directly to the submission or using it to get to some sort of leg attack. But
yeah,
you can see him starting to set it up, starting to build the confidence in it.
That's a second fallen flying armbar attempt.
I think he's actually looking more for the triangle there. I think he's trying to get hands to the mat and then lock up some sort of triangle.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I see what you mean. Like grabbing this sort of over tie grip, controlling the far wrist, trying to stuff it as he throws. Oh,
wow!
Cannabis. Sorry.
Imanari
roll entry. I don't know.
Beautiful cannabis there from Pete Gallen.
Sorry. My Japanese is not
Cannabisari
perfect.
roll.
I stopped myself halfway through that sentence knowing I had fucked up.
Pete almost hit him with the jap roll, but
Nobody
he's
watching is-
instead in a knee shield half guard.
I was going to say something, but it was probably too racist even for me.
I think we're going to probably see Tadeo go for like a toe hold here or a straight ankle lock if Pete puts his leg into position. I think Pete was having, in my opinion, he was winning the stand-up exchange. I think his best bet would be to go back to standing here. Yeah, there we go.
Man, I'm knee bar attempt by Lobato. Peter not happy with it.
Pete has been known to tap to some footlocks before.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, obviously
this
not a
position
full-time
here,
jiu-jitsu athlete, so.
The knee is basically free.
Oh, he exposed the heel, but the knee line's free. But
what were you
still,
saying, Josh?
Yeah, I just think.
was going to say his knee was free, but the heel was relatively exposed.
I think
Still
Tadeo's
creates
just
some
got
talk.
very little regard for his opponent's safety. I think if he's got something, he's going to try and
put it
break
on.
it. And Pete's not the guy to risk it. He's
Yeah.
he's got a
That's
career. He's got
That's
stuff
not
to do.
Yeah.
He's got kids.
So
Yeah, he's got to shift and play house next week.
Tadeo Lobato.
Yeah, I think if you are going to tap to submissions, like if in your mind you're not going to get broken, you got to put more urgency into defending them earlier. I think Pete got a little. He
was a
slept
bit
on Tadeo's
complacent,
attack a little bit. Yeah.
He had the opportunity to really free the leg, and he kind of didn't.
Oh well, great match. I would have loved to have seen it go longer, but.
Okay.
Guys, so
Amazing match, brother. You're trying some crazy stuff at the start. I didn't believe in it. But the match kept going on. You finally got the submission. How did it feel to finally finish that match?
Say to my students, I want to try something cool. Yeah, I want to show. Yeah, I want to be a showman, and that's it. And I'm very happy to be here.
Hell yeah, brother. Who would you like to have next? Your next Nogi match. You're just pretty fresh in the Nogi, bro. Who do you want next on the show?
It's like, I don't know, man. Anyone on my mind. Yeah, anyone who wants to match against me, just call me out like Peter. He's called me out, I show up. anyone to call me, I'm show up.
All right, Nico, you want to call him out? They'll roll in the gym, brother. Great work today. Guys, thanks for coming to Grapple Mania. This is the best show ever.
Seas had rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own.
The wonderful show, Grapple Mania 22. We are now going to give out our escape of the night, sub of the night, and match of the night. I think we can speak for everybody when we say that the escape of the night is going to go to Abdul escaping that flying armbar attempt from Jack.
With the one-armed deadlift.
Exactly, one-arm deadlift. Abdullah wins the sub of the night, and we're also going to give him the match of the night. He called it, so he's going to get both. Him and Jack are going to get that money.
Escape of the night, not only the armbar, but the Americana as well.
Yeah, both.
Look at this man.
Exactly. Abdul, I'll give you a headset. Tell us what you thought on your match tonight.
That was an absolute battle. Jack Butler, shout out you. Thank you for the match. He wants to do a rematch, bro. I don't want to do a rematch straight out.
Call it quits there.
I like finishing them on top. You know what I mean?
Tell us at any moment in that armbar, did you think about tapping?
Yes, 100%. I was about to tap, and then I felt like I don't know how to explain it because my jiu-jitsu knowledge is fucking like really, really bad. I'm sorry for swearing, but like when he had like a full bridge, my arm was straight. I felt like he was about to break it, but I felt like a shift in his and like how his body was shaped.
Like the angle wasn't quite there.
Yeah, like
he just gave you a
started to
little
move
bit of
over,
room
so
to
then I
escape.
just grabbed onto my own arm. Sorry for hitting you. And then kind of just saved it.
How is your elbow feeling though? Do you think you're going to wake up a little bit sore tomorrow?
100%. Yeah.
Okay.
But I am double jointed. I was telling Seb this. I am double jointed, so if you guys can see.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mine don't even go the full way, yeah.
Well, a bit of cash there, a bit of dry needling, bit of massage. Here there's a good massage parlor downstairs.
For the physiology, I'm coming for you.
Last
Sub
one,
of the
submission
night.
of the night, going to Andrew Isaac with a very quick and decisive heel hook finish.
Andrew Isaac, is he
I don't
still
think he's
even in the
around,
room?
but Josh does train with him, so I'm sure we will give him that money in due time. Guys, thank you so much for the event. Josh, you want to say something?
One more thing, we have a contract to compete at Battlegrounds. Now, who does that go to?
That goes to Abdullah.
The match of the night.
Abdullah match.
It could. Yeah,
match of the night, Battlegrounds. Who knows? Maybe 2 contracts on the line.
Go out.
Obviously, Battlegrounds wants the best fighters, the best matches, so twice the opportunity there to put on a show. But yeah, thanks to Lala's Home Services, thanks to Battlegrounds for supporting. Obviously, if you have a business, you want to reach out, you want to be a part of the action, create some good fights, feel free to reach out to Grapple Mania, make it happen.
Next show, October 18th. Make sure you sign up to compete.
Thank you guys for all of our sponsors, Roo Chicken, My Mother's Cousin, Self-Raised, Val Vortices, Lala's Home, and of course Battlegrounds. Guys, it has been a great night, great Grapple Mania. Happy to be here as always. The next one, Janice has dropped the date. Please register, hit up Johnny, hit up Grapple Mania Instagram. Thank you guys for the night.
Grappling.